Welcome back to another episode of the Blobcast.
Episode, 9 now, I think?
900, I think.
900, with our 3.5 trillion subscribers.
Yes, exactly. Not paid for at all.
Not paid,
Not paid for at all.
Not
bro.
paid
Organically grown.
Yeah, man. We got more subscribers than humans on this planet. Even AI be fucking with our content.
Yo,
Isn't that fucking
true,
crazy?
But so I want to talk about, we got a couple topics to talk about, but first of all, one that I've noticed the older that I get, the less and less I want to hang out with people. Now that you're sitting on my couch before, no, I'm kidding. No,
You're like, you probably leave.
I mean, now that we're here, I've realized that I don't want to not, but no, so I hung out with somebody a couple of days ago.
That's a good clickbaiting. Hold on. I'm thinking about like titling this right now.
Get the fuck out of my house!
Yeah. Podcast ends.
Yeah. Podcast. Wait, we need to get the clickbait thumbnail. Bro, like, you know when people fake like they're fighting,
Yeah.
and then they hit, they're like,
Just like cuts out.
yeah. So I'm recording now.
Okay.
I don't know what's up with that, but I'll try to keep an eye on it.
Yeah. Should we just restart a little bit?
Yeah. Let's go make sure. All right, still recording. Shouldn't stop. Hopefully.
All right. Well, I mean, this is gonna sound. I'm not repetitive to y'all, but to us, we just lost 3 hours of content.
3
dude.
hours of video footage.
It's kind of insane. The shotgun that's underneath this couch might go into my mouth, but I don't want to start episode 9 off like that, right? Blowing my shit clean off with a 9mm. I mean,
Bro,
shit.
this is like when you and I are sending Snapchat audio messages to each other, and like either you get a fucking phone call, or for some fucking stupid reason, trying so hard not to use the big R, a stupid fucking reason,
We're not even 30 seconds in,
if
dude.
you tap your keyboard, it cancels your fucking message.
It does do that.
Like, yo, that shit makes me want to like, yo, if I tap the keyboard, just auto send. Because the thing is, when you press and hold the message and let go, it just sends.
Right?
So if I hit the keyboard, auto send it, I can unsend the message if I don't want it to send.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
And then now we're like 3 minutes deep into a Snapchat
I literally
audio.
will miss
and it's
3 minutes.
gone.
And it's like the fucking burning of the Library of Alexandria, but it's way worse because it's more personal.
Yeah, right.
But it's way worse because it's
more-
happening to me.
It's more prophetic, you know what I mean? Because we be speaking like
True. Like
new
honestly,
Bible.
the value of like Library of Alexandria to like what we're saying in a 3-minute audio clip, just worlds ahead. Like platinum, coal. So, but yeah, so we lost a couple minutes, but thankfully we didn't lose too much. I got to keep an eye on my fucking watch now to make sure shit doesn't stop recording. But
yeah,
but
to cover the topic, because we
was
could start
basically-
off.
Yeah,
again.
yeah. I was just talking about, we got a couple of topics, but one I was talking about is how the older I get, I'm 25 now, which, you know, I know, not old, but the older I get, you pushing 30. The older I get, the less and less that I like care about filling out my like social plan for the week, or like my social schedule, you could say, calendar, whatever. Because like when I first graduated high school, I wanted to like, if I didn't hang out with somebody, I felt like, oh, it's like I just wasted like a free day. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Now it's like, I hung out with a kid the other day. Nice kid. Like if he probably won't end up watching this, but if he ever does see this, he's a nice kid. I like him. It's just we were supposed to meet up a little bit earlier in the day. Bro, pushed it off till almost 3 p.m. Then like, you know, and the plan was we're going to go on a hike. I got a dog. I hike every day. Mm-hmm. It's like, and two, I had like until at 5, I have to go pick up my girlfriend. So it's like, you know, it's my car. It's being worked on, yada, yada.
Yeah.
But bro's like, oh, you know, I'm not trying to go too far. I'm trying to go 10 minutes away. He's like, oh, I don't want to go too far because I'm like, you know, I'm you know, trying to have dinner with my family. And it's like fucking almost 3 p.m., bro. Like, it's like when y'all eat at 4?
Yeah, I'm not kidnapping you and take you to my
Yeah,
fuck
it's
shack
like-
in the Ozarks. You know what I mean?
I want to hike like around here, not in fucking Antarctica, bro. Like, you know, we're not going on the Appalachian Trail for, you know, the whole fucking length of it, bro. Like,
Yeah.
but, you know, while I was saying, I'm like, today I would have much rather been doing my own thing. Like, I would have much rather been in the woods, like climbing some boulders, or like, even if I'm not climbing, like on a hike with a pretty view. We ended up going on a walk, but it was like around the corner at like a fucking boardwalk. It's like, I don't, you know, I like going in the woods and like actually walking in the woods. I don't
Yeah,
like
not
walking-
some like, you know, like a street
Yeah,
in the middle of the fucking
the paved
woods.
road.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Nah, I know what you mean. And I can relate. Whoa, damn. That was a crazy fucking stutter. I'm gonna like I'm gonna quit the podcast now. It's crazy.
It's
dude.
actually over.
It's over.
It's actually all. I know we're on episode 9, but
Dude, that's
you know what?
yeah, that's
Hold
a
on,
wrap,
just-
bro. That's a wrap, man. I'm just.
hold
Yeah.
on. I'm gonna do the honors for you. I know you said there's a shotgun. Just
Thank you. Gracious. Claimed.
this is a Red Ryder BB gun. If you can't tell from how tiny it is, this is not real.
Yeah.
Not real.
Yeah, and don't do this at home. For the love of fucking God. Unless you're a chud cell, okay?
Unless you're a freaking alpha male like me. See, the thing is, even if this is like probably loaded too. If I accidentally pulled the trigger, my reflexes, I would.
Well, you
grab
catch
that
it with
shit.
your tongue. You know what I mean?
I did-
Yeah.
The old teeth trick, bro.
That was good. I forgot that was under there.
Bro, there's like 5 under there. I have an AKM under it. Just kidding. No. But
In a video game.
in a video game in GTA.
But what I was saying was I can relate in that regard. In terms of just like friendships in general, I think you get to a certain age where you have to start evaluating whether or not you want certain people in your life.
True. You guys are evaluating evaluating the value of the friendship.
Exactly. And most recently, I ran into a similar instance of somebody who I've been friends with for like
A hot minute.
like since sophomore year of high school. And I'm 24, so it's like what?
Like-
What would be the math there? Like
Pushing
8
like 10
years?
years.
Yeah, 10 years. Yeah,
9,
actually.
10, 9 to
9 or 10, yeah. And you know, this is a person. There's no hate against them or anything like that. You know, it's just sometimes, for one, over the past year, they went abroad. They traveled for a good like 2-3 months. My object permanence is just fucking non-existent. You know, if it's not right in front of me, I am at, how deep are we? Can I drop the big one, the big R? You know what I'm saying? I am the. Oh, I'll
5
save
minutes
it.
and 50
I'll
seconds.
save it. Ooh.
Gotta save for the 10-minute marker.
Nah,
bro.
you're right. I am low IQ. Okay.
Suboptimal IQ.
Yeah. Sub 100. Sub 100 IQ here. Big numbers guy. Anyways, so you know, I get forgetful not just in terms of people, but in terms of like what I had for like dinner last night, what I gooned to last night. Like fuck, dude.
Bro, sometimes I'm like, what did I do yesterday? And then I'm like, what did I do yesterday?
No,
And I gotta
actually,
sit there and I'm like, damn,
You know, it gets real for a sec. You're like,
I gotta quit boxing.
dude, like my sleeper cell fucking activation code activates, and then I just lose an entire week, and I'm like, whoa, where the fuck was I, dude?
Like, wow,
Holy
I
shit.
was on a covert mission.
No, actually, but you know, this is a person, no hate against them. It's just generally, I think that sometimes, in terms of friendship, the emotional load for me personally is what matters. The load is what matters. Okay.
At the end of the day, it's about the load.
It's about, you know, if you're not
it's
just
not
giving me
there, it's
loads
not
after
there.
loads, exactly. Like, you know, I'm talking like fucking confetti streaks. You know what I'm saying?
Thick
Hella
ropes.
loads. Yeah, thick ropes.
Of
yeah.
friendship. Dude, friendship is all about loads, you know, and what
The
you can
emotional
bring.
loads, of course.
The emotional loads.
And with this friend, it's like, you know, we'll like fry each other. You know, what I mean, we'll cook each other. We'll shoot the shit. I like to shit talk, but not towards anybody, right? It's not the type of shit talk where I'm like, oh, you know, what I mean, you a worthless bitch ass nigga randomly. No, it's more like, you know, we're shooting the shit. We're already kind of talking, and then like, you know, she throws out a comment or something like that. I'm like, okay, let's go. Let's do this thing.
And they like to fry.
Yeah. Yeah, they be getting lethal with it. And so
Yeah.
recently they hit me with a weight accusation. They weight checked me. Okay? Actually, no, what they said was they insulted my dick size, which is like, I do have a micro penis. You know, guilty.
Micro.
I got a 0.5 over
This is the
here,
micro
man.
podcast.
No, but
okay?
actually, in all seriousness, I'm gonna distract a little bit. It's not like I'm packing, but telling me that I have a small penis, that's like that. I'm sorry. What can I change about that?
It's like,
You know what I'm saying? That's something personally.
all I have to say, it ain't small.
You know, I appreciate that, but like
As the homie.
even if it was like, you know, fucking.
I mean, I know what you mean. I've had like similar thing where like somebody makes a joke like that and it's like 0 damage.
No,
You
for
know what I'm
real.
saying? But when Gorlock makes fun of my weight, now like when an Oompa Loompa is like, you're fat, it's like, now I wasn't gonna go there.
Nah, for real.
But since you brought it up,
I would never put that on the table.
You know, like
But you put a lot on the table there. That's a heavy.
you're pointing the finger.
Exactly.
And your hand is dirty.
Yeah, for real. Like, how many fingers are pointed back? 3 of them, you know, like, god damn. And so, obviously, so here's another thing. It's like a more gender thing. I hope that there's no low IQ individuals who would ever comment. Maybe not low IQ. That's a little bit mean considering we were kind of just having a conversation similar to this. But, you know, low social SQ.
low emotional intelligence.
Yeah, don't comment on a woman's weight generally. That's just not cool to do, and I've never done that. But I slipped up a little bit. You know what I mean? Guilty. You call me fat. You say I'm getting out of shape and stuff like that.
I'm gonna have to call you Big Back.
Yeah, I went the route because this was kind of fucked up too. We were talking about dick size, right? She said something like, "Oh, I know 14-inch dick niggas." I'm like, that doesn't exist. I'm like,
yeah, you know them on Pornhub.com.
Exactly. I'm like, that's silly. The metric actually just doesn't make sense. Even 10, you're pushing it, dude.
Well, here's the thing. That's cat because the largest like natural penis was I think 13 inches. It was some Italian dude, by the way. Some like
Italian stallion dude. He was slagging, man.
Some stocky Italian dude. It's like when you got a Chihuahua that's packing. But so it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know when there's a little dog and you see a thing and you're like, what the fuck is he doing with that?
Yo, how are we looking that thing around, man? Like, what?
How's his blood, like, how's he got enough blood flow to his heart and brain? But like, bro, so anytime it's like 14 inches, I gotta call cat either dick surgery or lies. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and also too, here's the other thing. Man, guys don't know. You're like, show me 6 inches. Show me what 6 inches looks like. Guys don't even know. Mm-hmm. Women, I'm sorry, you haven't even like held a ruler. I'm sorry, but like, let's be real.
Yeah, you haven't reached.
The average dude doesn't know what 12 inches looks like. The average chick, they'd be like, oh, like, what's 12 inches?
You know what I mean? No, exactly. And that's the thing. 10, like, I'm not gonna lie, 10 barely exists.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
Like, that's
barely.
That's the thing too.
That's
like,
mythical. You know what I mean? Like, that's a rare occurrence. And the thing is, this is coming from somebody who's bi. I've seen some dicks in my life, man. I've seen, you know, the app Grinder, immediate. The first thing that comes to mind, dick pic. I've seen small ones. I've seen pretty big ones. But even the pretty big ones don't touch that close to fucking 10 inches, dude.
Yeah, bro, 10.
Like, do we know what, like, 10 is like?
Yeah, bro.
That's fucking.
2 inches from 12.
Nah, for real. That's what I'm saying.
That's fucking, you know.
that's a piece of iron there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You got a hammer, bro.
and so, you know, my comment was, listen, maybe I'm not anywhere close to 10 inches, but you're not anywhere close to 8 size jeans, okay? Now,
here's the thing. You can't be a size queen, a size diva, when you wear gore. No, I'm kidding. But, you know.
Yeah, and I didn't want to,
beggars can't be choosers. That's
that was a tough part. And so,
that's like if you, the equivalent is like if I have a guy friend who's like a 4 or 5 out of 10, and then he's like, you know, he's like, oh, man, I'd only fuck bitches that look like Megan Fox. Like, there's a moment, like, I've had to tell dudes, like, look in the mirror. You know, like, I've had to tell dudes, like, bro, look at yourself. Because I've had dudes say shit where it's so ridiculous where I'm like, look in the mirror, bro. Like, you think you have a shot with, like, this girl? Or you think you, like, deserve a 10? It's like, bro, you're a sub 3. No, but, you know, like, there's some dudes where it's like, you're a sub 3. And you're, like, talking, like, oh, I wouldn't, like, you know.
How are you going to meet a 10 when you haven't met a shower in like 3 months, guy?
Yo, that's
you know what I'm saying? Like, please evaluate those statements, you know? Yeah. And that's a good comparison. I mean, it was very much giving that, and not even to hate the person because they're, you know, I love them, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to lie as a friend, but sometimes it's just that evaluation of knowing, okay, how long can this friendship go before I just have to, like, chill? Because there's a couple of things. It's like, convenience time. Sometimes I just don't have time. You know what I'm saying? And I have to parse that out. And maybe we'll catch up sometime, but you can't get like too upset if I just haven't been able to like hang out for a hot minute. I'm in school. We're both in school.
I mean, also,
our schedules aren't fucking like, don't really align too well.
So you were in school, you worked for like years while in school.
Yeah.
And then also internships, this, that, and the other thing.
Internship, yeah, exactly. It's. I mean, she also works as well. So, you know, we gotta.
Y'all have like a collective 2 hours of free time a week. It's like.
Actually.
And that's the thing. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes you're so busy. It's like in your free time, you just want to like cook your food, shower, and chill. You know what I'm saying? Like what? You know, like the rot.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like.
Exactly. And it's exactly that. So it's like. The process of like evaluating what friendships you want to keep in your life, that's a tough one as well. Yeah. We actually have a mutual friend or former friend, I'll say.
I'm still like friends with said person, but like it's like if I see him, he's my friend. Like, you know, I'll say hi, but it's like when you text somebody like 5 times in a row and they like spaced out. I don't mean like hey. Like I mean like, you know, you're having a conversation. You sent no response, or like you text somebody, hey, you know, blah, 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 you know, or want to get together this week or something, and no response, it's like, bro, I'm not going to put in that level of effort. It's like because also we're talking about levels of effort. I've got people that I can hang out with where it's low levels of effort. Like, I don't have to like, you know, come pick you up.
You have to send the messenger pigeon.
Yeah, I don't have to like come throw a rock at your window
yeah.
and like, you know, chant the right password to get you to come out. You know what I'm saying?
You don't
like,
have to like fight through the land of bandits and, you know, make it safe to your destination.
Travel through the mist and shit just to hang with you. It's like, bro, it's like once you're an adult, it's like, bro, like make an effort or don't. But that's the thing. It's like I'll hang out with people that make an effort to hang out with me. But it's like if somebody's a no effort ass friend, it's like, you know, we're not going to link like that.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And then also, I'm not like sending a fucking, you know, bounty hunter to find you so we can hang out either. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to go dark and fucking, you know, like not respond to anybody for like months at a time. Because, bro, it's like, I'm not even kidding. I'll get like an annual text from this dude. Mm-hmm. It's like, I get like a biannual text.
Biannual, yeah, I was about
it's
to
like
say biannual.
The biannual text, it'll be like, hey, happy birthday sometimes. And then other times it'll just be, hey, how you doing, bro? Like, you know, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And it's like, you'd know how I'm doing if you fucking responded.
Right.
Like, ever.
Like, ever.
It's like,
you know? And
read through our messages.
Yeah, right? I actually, you know, we got the tea right here. Mm-hmm. Just, you know, it's actually right
it's
above.
Like actually just, like, it's actually, you don't even have to scroll. It's actually, like, look right above this fucking message. And you'll see where I messaged you 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and that's the thing, too. Actually, I had a conversation with my therapist. No, but
dude, oh my god, you said the scariest word a girl's ever heard.
Yo, facts. That's a good.
That's one that, bro. Women are afraid of therapy. I'm sorry, but that's one thing I need to talk about. Now, this isn't. I'm not defending men here. Y'all are on your own. But I'll see this. Like it'll be like some dude screaming or something. Like they'll be like ah, like under a waterfall.
Or they'll be like in the gym or something.
The comments will be like men, like anything but therapy. It'll be like men will do anything but go to therapy, and it's like. Now, the amount of times in real life that I've had like a female friend, not even like this isn't even like, oh, girlfriend. Like sometimes it's girlfriends, but even like female friends, like just like an actual, a homie.
Yeah.
Where it's like clearly some mental issues. And I'm like, you know, there's like mental health professionals. It's kind of like their whole fucking job to help you out with your issues.
Like they went through like.
And then it's like you told them like, you know, like to fucking kill themselves or something. Like the reaction, like I've had people get mad at me.
Yo,
I'm not even kidding you. I am not even kidding. I've had girls get mad at me because I recommend therapy. And it's like, the thing is like, people want to complain. This isn't just a girl thing. You mind if I interrupt you? This isn't just a girl thing. People want to complain, but they don't want to hear a solution. It's like they want to complain, like, oh, woe is me, life sucks. That's something also we're talking about effort of friends and like shit like that. People that are, like, there are people that have a victim mentality. If you always have a victim mentality, I don't want to hear from you. Because every time, oh, you know, I broke my leg and the dog threw me down the stairs and my phone broke.
Why you be throwing him down the stairs like that, Samson? Hey, nigga, damn.
You know what I'm saying? My phone broke, the car, I flipped my car last Tuesday.
My girlfriend cheated on me 27 times. You know what I'm saying?
I have no money. I'm being foreclosed. It's like,
you're like, damn.
And it's like, you know, it's like there's a point where it's like, and I'm just kidding. Like, obviously, it's like there are times where like life is just like jumping you. You know what I'm saying? But there are times where people are like dragging it. Where it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, your phone broke because you were drunk and you dropped it off of the fucking 38th story. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, maybe don't flail your phone off a roof. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll be shit like that.
Maybe don't get so fucking drunk, dickhead. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is in your own, like, volition. You know what I'm saying?
This shit is self-imposed.
Exactly, self-inflicted. And I feel like sometimes with that point, it's a way that people talk about their woes sometimes. Because it's like, I feel like the victim mentality is more the fact where they'll be sharing like, oh, you know, I got jumped by like John Jones and Francis and
John Jones and his 3 NFL playing brothers.
Because I said like, fuck their mom, you know what I'm saying?
Because I accidentally cut their mom off in line and said, fuck you, lady.
No, actually, and the way that they talk about it will be like, it just doesn't have any choice of their own in any of the circumstances, whatever.
I mean, bro, we've met people. This is one thing where people like, all right, so actually, real quick, I want to finish one thought. So with the girl thing though, it's like, and this isn't just girls, but this happens very often with female friends I've had. And this isn't no red pill podcast. I'm just saying, go to therapy. Like, what's the stigma with therapy? And it'll be like, you know, I have this mental health issue, or I have really bad anxiety or my depression. I'm like, go to therapy. It
Bro,
actually helps.
I've had a girl
And then
tell
they
me
get
that
mad at you.
she wants to kill herself. I'm like, yo, have you considered therapy, Nick? You know what I'm saying?
It's like, bro, a professional
yeah, like, you know, there's people that dedicate like 6 to 8 years
of schooling
and
like
and
work
training and work
experience.
experience. And yeah,
Come on
like,
now.
you know, I don't know what the fuck that got to do with me. I mean, I would hate to see you leave that way.
Yeah.
You know?
And then motherfuckers will get mad at you. And I've had people actually get mad because I recommend therapy. And it's like, bro, therapy is like actually one of the best things you can do for yourself. And the thing is, you like, there's a stigma where it's like people think you have to be like, I don't know, Jeffrey Dahmer to go to therapy. It's like, bro, like, no, dude, you can be doing really well in life and just go to therapy because it can keep you on track. It's like, it doesn't even have to be like, oh, I have issues, I need to work it out. It can be like, I have ambitions and I want to be kept on track. I'm trying to do this, you know, I'm stressed out with school. I want to talk to my therapist. Like, it can even just be like, oh, I set this goal with my therapist, you know, and then my therapist keeps me accountable for that and helps me. Because that's the thing, like, therapy has helped me with like just building myself up to like do cool shit.
Yeah, it's a very versatile thing. It's like a lot of people think therapy is like, you know, the whole talky feeling sort of like,
Or it's like you're in a corner with a straitjacket and you're like,
yeah,
my
exactly,
thoughts
exactly.
kill.
And it's like, no, it's not like that. Like you said, you could have some goals set that you want to achieve, and you go there maybe bi-weekly or something, even monthly, just to check in. Sometimes it's also, so here's the thing about friends as well, because these two things tie a little bit, right? Let's say you have a goal and you tell your friend, oh, I want to, I don't know, bench 315. And your homie's like, you know, no, I'm playing. But you know, your homie's like, oh yeah, bro, you could like definitely do that. You know, like, you know, I'm supporting you. Like you got that, bro. I mean, that's like validation.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing about friendships, but when you go to therapy, it's rather impartial. It's rather, all right, how do we take yourself from, I don't know, a 135 bench and get to 315?
Yeah.
What are some actionable steps? Whereas friends will give you the validation, and that's a good thing, by the way. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's just more, therapy is a different thing that keeps you accountable to whatever sort of thing that you want to achieve, whatever sort of thing is going on in life. Or sometimes you don't even have to be meant to be ill. You just want to fucking rant, bro. Sometimes you just want to like get it all off your chest. You don't want to be talking
Sometimes
about
life is going good and you need a stunt on your no, but like seriously though, it's like sometimes life is going good.
True.
And you just want to keep it that way.
True.
Because it's like, bro, that's the thing. It's like therapy also, that's a misconception people have. It's like, oh, I have to go to therapy for 2 months. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
And it's like, that's not how it works. It's like you go to therapy and you just continually go. Because it's like, let's say you're doing bad and then you get yourself up to a good mental state. It's like, continue that.
True.
It's like maybe like the thing is maybe before you needed to go once a week. Now you go, you know, bi-weekly or maybe just once a month. But it's like just that meeting with somebody to keep you on track. It's like sometimes it can just be to keep your life going good.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And people will not do that shit.
No,
Like, bro,
real.
trying to get somebody to go to therapy, it's like, woo.
No, actually.
Woo.
And it is interesting because on the topic of women, but like women being opposed to therapy, because I've seen it in real time as well. Like, this is not some shit,
I've
you
seen
know,
it countless times.
like countless times. It's tough, and I get it, right?
And it's like therapy would make a great improvement. Like, it'll literally be somebody like, oh, I have like debilitating anxiety. Like, I can't like order fucking McNuggets at McDonald's. Real experience.
Real experience, actually.
Bro, we had a mutual friend who would be like, can you order for me? She was too nervous. And it's like, bro, exposure therapy time. Go order your fucking fries.
Man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Go order your fries, little bro. But it's like, bro, there are times where it's like, oh, I have depression. And it's like, this shit would actually like help your life. Like, damn near fix your life. They just refuse. And it's like, my thing is like, why would you refuse to try? It's like, I'm not asking you to like fucking, you know, undergo life-changing surgery. It's like, I'm asking you to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
And the thing is too, here's one thing. People have this misconception where they think the therapist is going to do all the work. You have to speak to the therapist.
True.
The therapist can't pull this information from you. No, but like the therapist can't pull this
Kevin, I
information.
got something for you.
But it's like they can't pull this information from you. Like, they're not going to be like, so tell me about what happened when you were 5. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they don't know what your trauma is.
They're not gonna like probe you to a fucking MRI and
exactly.
then get the thoughts out of your brain. You know what I'm
They're
saying?
not like, I'm sensing a pain with the former partner, trauma, scars, healing. Like,
I sense a fall down the stairs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I sense a dog.
Yeah. No, it's interesting too because, you know, I guess there's another point that comes to mind. in terms of women, you know, one thing that I found is that, oh God, dude, I can't believe we have to even go this route. But women do have a tendency of expressing problems and then like
not wanting to
hear solutions.
That
and
is
I've had
one
to
thing.
learn that. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, bro, girls specifically want to rant. Like, I've noticed that's one thing with guys. It's like, they'll be like, bro, my fucking car got towed and like blah, blah. And you're like, you got to go to the thing and pay, you know, blah, 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 or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then for a girl, it's like, you'll be like, yeah, you know, just blah, blah, blah. And they're like,
No, actually.
it's like, oopsie.
You know, they'll pick you up by the neck. You'll be like, wait a second.
Put me down.
Yeah, put me down. Put me down. And it is kind of funny in that regard. Because, like, you know, I guess also not just women, if we want to get into the whole, you know, LGBTQ plus, you know what I'm saying, the feminine presenting individuals, generally they just do be like, yeah, so I got hit by a car the other day, you know, and it's been really challenging to, like, you know, get up in the morning because of the debilitating pain of getting hit by a car and be like, yo, go see a fucking doctor, bro.
Yo,
that's
true.
and then somehow you're suggesting getting anal probed. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You're suggesting getting like fucking taken back to the Ozarks.
Yeah.
You know?
Yo, and that kind of ties in. We were talking about like levels of effort that you have to put into friendships.
Yeah.
When people treat you like a therapist, like, because here's the thing too, the victim mentality. The reason why I think it's not good to be like friends with people that have a victim mentality is because if every time I see you, you're Debbie Downer, it's like that brings me down. Because if I actually care about you, every time I see you, you're like, yeah, man, like, you know, just everything's going terrible, bro. Like, Susie cheated. You know, I got kicked out. I'm back on Fent.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
This isn't just. But it's like, seriously, there are people that I've had friends, and actually, you know, you said LGBT, like feminine presenting. I've had a lot of friends where it's like they kind of treat friendships like it's a therapy group, and it's like it's obviously like you can share what you're going through, and it's like friends are here to be for like friends are made to be here for each other.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if every single time I speak to you, it's oh, everything's terrible, and, you know, my world is coming to an end, and woe is me. It's like that drains you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so it's like, I've had some friends where it's like, I had to, like, you know, create some distance because it's like, if it's just every time it's Debbie Downer, everything's going terrible. It's like, that wears down on you.
Yeah, because that's the thing about friendship, where it's like so friends are there for you, but they're also there when things are going good as well.
Right.
You know what I mean? When you're actually succeeding. You know, whenever I succeed in whatever the fuck I want to do, I obviously want you in my life. You know what I'm saying? I want my other friends in my life. And if it's every single time this one friend is like, oh, you know, let's say that I'm sharing that I like get a prestigious internship, medical research internship, and you know, this person's like, you know, that's really great. You know, how have I been recently? Oh, you know, I got fucking robbed the other day.
At gunpoint.
At gunpoint.
They pistol whipped me 7 times.
Yeah. It's like, damn, bro, that's your response. Like, and it's not to say, you know, diving into like toxic positivity, but I'm saying it's balance. We're talking about.
There's such thing as toxic negativity.
There is.
And I feel like people don't talk about that, but it's like, seriously though, it's like, and the thing is, I've had friends where it's like their lives weren't that bad. It's just they like the drama. And so they always want something to be like they're like, and that's the victim mentality. The idea of the victim mentality is, you know, oh, everything's going really bad for me. I want you to feel bad for me. Like that's the emotional response that they want is, I want pity. You know, I want pity, like, oh, my leg is broken because the dog pulled me down the stair. You know, look at the cast. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, and that response is because they, oh, you know, that sucks. Because they want a pity response. And it's like, if somebody always wants that, like, oh, I feel so bad for your response. And it's like, I've had friends where they're lying. Like, I had a friend that I had to cut off because they lied about something that didn't even happen. And it was something where I'm like, oh my God, that's it. Like, same kind of thing where if somebody was like, oh my God, I got robbed. And they like, you know, pistol whipped me until my skull caved in.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my God, are you okay? And then I found out it's not true. And I had to cut that person because they would lie about things before. Like they had lied about, but it was always little things. It was always something little where it's like, you didn't do 200 pull-ups when the Marines came to your school. You know, it was like dumb shit.
Yeah, just
it was
silly
always
shit.
dumb shit. But then it's like, this was like a really big thing where I'm like, oh my God, like, you know, like you need some help. Like, you know, like this was like a really big thing. And then I found that's not true. And I'm like, that's where I drew the line at that person. I cut them off because it's like, I'm not going to be friends with somebody who like, you know, that victim mentality shit, but it's like where you're going to literally lie and make shit up because you want somebody to feel bad for you. Like,
right?
That's pathetic, but also you're not a good friend.
No,
It's
L
like,
friend.
I want to make you feel bad over something that didn't really happen because I like when you feel bad for me. Like, that's, and then too, it's like, it was something where it was like so crazy that I was thinking about it, like, oh my God, like, I hope my friend's okay.
Yeah.
Like, I hope she's going to be good, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah.
yeah.
And then, like,
And then
that
lo and
wasn't
behold,
true.
shit did not happen.
Yeah,
And now
like-
you're just like, well, wow. So I just like wasted all this mental energy on like
emotional
nothing.
effort.
Yeah, exactly. The emotional, the load, if you will.
But really though, it's
Actually.
like, it's like if your friend tells you like, oh my God, like, I'm about to get fired because my fucking asshole manager doesn't like me, and my kid just turned 2 and I got to pay for school soon and blah, 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 blah. And then you're like thinking about your friend and shit. You're like, oh my God, what's he going to do? Like, what can I do to help him out? And then you talk to your friend 2 hours later and he's like, yeah, I just got back from the steakhouse. I took the family out to eat. And you're like, what the fuck? I'm just.
Yeah,
I'm
they
just
got like the rollie on.
But
You
it's
know
like
what I'm
when you're
saying?
more worried about somebody than they're really worried. That's something too.
That's a good indicator to get the fuck up out of there, vacate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because oh man, I was bashing on this point right before the podcast, but to a certain extent, you are the people you surround yourself with. Okay,
It is true. I mean, it is true.
Like, because if you surround yourself with like negative ass fucking Nancy's and actually, there's a tendency. One thing that I was talking to my mom about this, weirdly enough, because she has a friend who's associate. She has a business associate, actually, a colleague, if you will, respectfully. She's like a cleaning lady, so she cleans houses for my mom for like the photos and all that, or for the showings. And this lady somehow like always ends up in drama and always ends up in some sort of bad situation.
Real quick, I just want to inject with these people. There's always a trend of like, there's always a situation, but they're never at fault.
Yeah, exactly.
I just want to interject that.
No, exactly that. And so, we were kind of talking about like the mentality behind that. And you kind of beat me to the point where it's like, there's never any actual fault on like, or choice or autonomy in a lot of these circumstances. Yeah. But, if you surround
Everything
yourself.
is external happening to me and I have no control over any of it.
Exactly. And it's like, well, I mean,
They have no internal locus. No.
No, actually, I mean, we're getting Freudian here.
But seriously, it's like if you believe you have no control and you're like, you will have no control. I mean, I have no will. Do you know that video? Hello, Steven. I have no will. You're going to be looking like that dude in the wheelchair. But really, though, it's like if you believe that you have no control, it's like that, it's kind of like being like, oh, I have no chance of winning. You don't. If you believe that, it's like you have no chance.
Exactly. No, that's the thing. And it's like, it chips away at as your own person. When you see friends like that, it chips away to a certain extent at your own mentality of going about life. Because if you hear the same shit over and over again, and let's say this is a person you hang out with even once a week, right? Mm-hmm. That's exposure to negative.
Once too much.
Exactly. Like to negative thoughts that just kind of fuck with your own mentality, where now you're thinking, oh, I'm worried about this person. Plus you hear the way that they talk about their issues, and the way that they talk about their issues is, I have no accountability in this measure. Mm-hmm. So what you take from that is a tiny little sliver at whatever sort of positive mentality or whatever sort of drive, you know what I'm saying, mm-hmm. gets you throughout the day or throughout the week. Actually, I found myself kind of looking at certain people where I'm just like how do you live like this, man? That's tiring.
Yeah. And I mean, if somebody's like, I'm going to give up, you know what I mean? Or like, I'm thinking of giving up, just that thought being out there, like, just you hearing that, it's like, that's going to be an idea in your head. I'm not saying that means you're going to give up, but it's
exactly.
Just like, if somebody's like, oh man, everything is terrible, it's like, that's a negative thought. Like basically, if you're always uplifting people, you're not going to uplift yourself. And it's 100%. Not like a thing of like, oh, don't be there for your friends, cut people off when it's like, no. There's a reason why I said before, as friends, you do need to be there for your friends. If your friend is like, oh, my fucking dog just died or my mom just died, you're not like, go to your therapist, little bro.
Yo,
like,
you always, you know what I'm saying?
Like, you're not like, bro, go to the therapist. It's like, no, it means like, there are times to be there for your friend. It just means if you have people that always expect you to be like their therapist, and I don't mean like, oh, they frequently, it's like, no, I mean like if like every time you talk to somebody, it's like, oh, everything is going terrible and you need to, basically like I need a trauma dump to you and you need to be my like budget therapist. It's like, that's not a good friendship.
No, for real. Like,
and two, that's a one-sided ass relationship.
100%.
I'm offloading my emotional baggage on you. In return, you get nothing.
Yeah,
but my friendship.
But exactly, my existence.
And like if you're, it's a negative interaction.
100%. And if you're one of those people No. No. But if you're one of those people, and you probably won't ever like recognize the fact that you are one of those people, because that's another thing. You don't recognize that you're doing that necessarily. You don't recognize that you're like, because you had mentioned, oh man, I just lost my train of thought. I
want to say something real quick.
Go for it.
On that point, it's like if things are always going wrong for you, or especially if you're like always getting into fights with people that you like love and care about, it's like, and especially if you're like, here's another thing, because like people aren't that self-aware. So it's like I say that, if you're always getting into fights and stuff with people you care about, it's like maybe you need to analyze yourself, because it's like, my point is, if I'm talking to somebody and they're talking about like, how they got into a fight with their best friend, or they got into a fight with their parents, they got into a fight. It's like if they tell me about, multiple times that they've had, or here's another thing, relationships. Mm-hmm. Here's the reality. A lot of relationships are miserable because people can't emotionally regulate, and they're not prepared to. But the thing is, when people talk about their relationships, and every relationship the other person was terrible, but it's never like, oh, I was a little bit fucked up, they were fucked up, it didn't work out. If it's always, oh, they were terrible, it's like, you have to evaluate that person too, because I've known some people where it's like, oh, everybody else is the bad guy, never me. And then they show the real side of themselves too, and you're like, oh, that's why. It's like, it's because this person's fucking insane. Yeah. And it's like, that's the thing. Like, I've met some people where it's like, watch out for that red flag, you know what I mean? Because that's the thing. If everybody else is always the bad guy and they never are, it's like, basically, if you can't admit that you've like done wrong or that's always everybody else, it's like,
we're looking at you. But not the Blobcast subscribers, of course, because you guys would never do.
You would never do
like that. You guys are billionaire Playboy geniuses. And if you're worried that you're in that sort of category of people, the victim mentality, there's a sure way of checking. I mean, you just laid it out in terms of, am I at fault with things? Mm-hmm. You got to kind of ask yourself questions, but also you got to ask yourself like, what things do I have control over? You know what I mean? What things are in my control and what's not in my control? Because at the end of the day, I mean, that's really the only things that you can do with, right? Mm-hmm. It's like, if I'm worrying about like, I guess this kind of connects with the friend point, where it's like, if I'm worrying about, I don't fucking know, like Susie Bradler, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If I'm worrying about how Bradler just got busted for I don't even know, fucking smoking weed or some stupid shit like that. But it's like every single time there's another smoking weed incident, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's like, at a certain point, if I'm getting bogged down in that, my thought process is, okay, what can I control in this situation? And the obvious one is to just kind of be like, all right, bro, you always
you always getting into shit.
No, actually though, because it's a good process. It's like, and then also the way that you talk about yourself and to yourself is very important.
That's true.
We were talking about this on because, we get prophetic again. We get like biblical in our fucking Snapchat audios, man. We need
to start screen recording those and fucking selling them on Patreon.
Honestly, though, actually, we gotta make Bible too.
Yo, facts. Or the Blobcast Bible. I like Joey Diaz's podcast name. I think that's a great name. The Church of What's Happening Now. I think that's a great name.
That is a good name, man.
Like God, I wish I came up with that one.
Yeah, he beat us to it, man.
Sometimes there's a name so fire you wish you came up with it.
Honestly, though, but we were talking about certain mentalities, like the way that you talk to us. For example, if I think of myself ever as a loser, I've already fucking lost. Yeah. You know what I mean? If I
always lose.
Exactly. I always like, nah, you
used
always
to be a loser.
Right? Like, no, you're not. Fuck that. Get out of that mentality. Also, like failure. Again, that's another term that I don't like, because a lot of these things are innate, unchangeable. If you fail at something, you fail a test, right? You can't change that test.
Yeah.
Right? Like you get a grade, you get a good grade, or you get a bad grade. You failed or you passed. But I reject the whole notion of it's either or. It's more of like,
that's true.
I didn't do well on this test, but I can learn to take steps to improve whatever subject that I'm talking about, right?
It's like the mentality you have with losing. That actually reminds me of something too. But like with wrestling, like when I wrestled in the beginning, I lost like my first, like, I don't know how many, like couple of matches or something. Like the first like matches, I was just losing. But every time I wasn't like, oh man, I suck at wrestling, I need to give up. Mm-hmm. Instead, it was like, okay, I lost because of this. What do I need to do differently next time? And each time I'd lose, I'd learn a lesson until you start winning. And then, you know, and that's the thing. Like, sometimes you learn more from losing. Like, if you always win, you might not learn how to do shit right. But we've both, like, known people like this. And as the viewer, you probably know people like this, too. There are people that there's, like, a one-off incident that is the excuse to be the end of their life.
Yeah.
And it can be the smallest, stupidest reason ever. I was working at this job. It was a condominium association. You know the spot.
Yeah.
I don't want to name drop it, though. But
doxing.
I don't want to dox us that hard. But so I worked here, and he was like a manager. He was like below the general manager. This one guy is like he's this fat dude, and he literally is like a baby. Like the way he would talk, and so he had this weird. He'd be like, like when he talked, it sounded like that. Oh, it was so annoying. But he's telling me, he's like, oh yeah, he's like, when I was in high school. And he went to the same high school as us. He's like, my family was poor, so I had no chance to go to college. He was like, but I was really good at soccer, and that was my only chance. And then my senior year, I broke my leg. This kid slid into me and broke my leg, and then there went my chances of going to college. And he was talking about the community college. It's like, bro, first of all, I have to call Cap because even today, I could work a part-time job and pay off community college.
Easy.
But back then, in like the fucking 80s, dude, when college was $20 a semester, it's like...
And a nickel?
It's like, bro, you could have paid that with your like one shift at Friendly's. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, though.
And so it's like, so you're telling me that was it. That was the end of your life. You couldn't go to college now because it's like, get the fuck out of here. Also, back in the day, like universities were a lot cheaper. Like you could work a job.
1000%.
Like you could work a job and pay off your university. Like you could pay off your tuition for the year. Now, how am I going to work part-time and make like $60,000 or $50,000 and save up all of that and pay off my tuition? Fucking impossible.
Yeah, you go be in debt.
Yeah, it's like, bro, you're going in debt no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, that's the thing. People use like, it's like the littlest thing is an excuse to just like give up. And it's like, that's when you think you have no control over anything. But that's just a weak-ass excuse to give up.
100%. And I think...
It sounds corny, but it's like, it's not failure. It's like, just because you like fail at one thing, it's like, learn from it and then keep moving. Because it's like, what, are you just going to like curl up in a ball and cry and give up? Like...
Yeah, I mean, it's an indicator of like black and white thinking. You know what I mean? Where you think, again, the choice is pass or fail. The choice is this or that. The choice is... Well, you're already just like... pinning yourself down and letting life fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
Taking back shots like crazy if you think in that capacity. And actually there's a lot of there's a lot of people who, because maybe, you know, I've had a lot of fucking haters in my life just off the basis of honestly being black. No, but in all seriousness, right? And it's like that fucked with my mentality a little bit, but it all worked out in the wash. And like one thing that I realized is like there's no strict way about going about life. You're just kind of thrown into this life thing. There's not like a fucking how to life 101, right? You know what I mean? Or how to parent, for example. I mean, I had some interesting parental experiences myself, you know what I'm saying? And I've largely moved past that just because, where's my fate? No, just because.
You lift the couch in midair.
But I've largely gotten past that because...
Dude, I stole it from you, bro. It's hidden, bro.
It's in my rectum.
I've got a jar of promise.
But generally, like I was largely able to move past a lot of those experiences of people hating, like, you know, suboptimal parental experiences and stuff like that. Because you realize like you don't have a guide to life. There's not like an easy like answer. A lot of life is actually kind of simple, but it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy to come to the conclusion of.
The guide is up here if you have a good brain. But most people don't.
Yeah.
So then they end up paying for a fucking $1,000 course to learn how to be a man from Andrew Tate, future convict of the year, bro.
Current convict of the year,
yeah,
dude.
for real. Like three country contender for convict of the year.
Yeah, undisputed convict of the year. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, we were talking about this before. It's actually pretty interesting. We were talking about how, like, the thing is, if you pay $1,000, like, I don't care if ASAP Rocky is selling a guide on how to be smooth. I'm not paying anybody for any course on how to talk to women. I'm sorry. But also, it's just something you can't, it's like, you develop social skills and you get better at talking. There's no like, oh, once I teach you this line, you're going to be able to get any girl you want. I understand female psychology. It's like, no, shut the fuck up. It's like, you don't understand dick, bro. It's a scam. But when you idolize somebody like that, and then they get like, you know, fucking jaw-mogged by a YouTuber in a boxing match, like, how do you know, the guy that said that he would take down the Taliban single-handedly, he would take the AK-47 from the Taliban. and simply Call of Duty mission it and just shoot them all. It's like, oh yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
You prepared for this a lot in Call of Duty.
Yeah, right.
Those thumbs did a lot of preparation. But it's like, when somebody like that who is like, ooh, the big bad tough alpha guy, when he gets beat up by some mid fucking YouTuber, and no disrespect to that YouTuber, because I mean, you're a god in my eyes. You beat up Andrew Tate. I love you for that.
Now.
But it's like he was like he's a YouTube boxer. It's like these aren't dudes that like were in the Golden Gloves and we're like, let's have a real challenge. It's like, no, it's YouTubers. And Andrew Tate is an ex-kickboxer. You have no excuse. He used to be a pro kick. He sucked. I mean, he got knocked out by a couple Russian nobodies. Mm-hmm. But you were a kickboxer on a professional level, and you got beat the fuck up by a YouTuber.
Brutally
I wouldn't be able to show my face again.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's like, the thing is, when they idolize these dudes, what happens afterwards? It's like when the reality, when they're not reality, when their delusion is broken and they're brought back to reality, what do? I think they just start to hate on the person.
Yeah.
Because like Jack Doherty, for example.
Yeah.
I saw a bunch of clips dick riding his kid. I'm like, wow, this kid's an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing I see this kid getting bitch slapped and everybody's making fun of him. You know what I mean? Like everybody's making fun of Jack Doherty. Jack Doherty,
We ain't forget.
It's like you were dick riding him about a month ago. You know what I mean? It's like since day one, I never liked the guy. He's a little douchebag.
No, actually.
And then it's like, there's nothing likable about him. It's like I saw him almost get beat up by he started mouthing off to an old guy, and not an old guy, an older guy. And the older guy looked like he was going to beat his ass. He had to get his, fucking security guarded. And you could tell the security guard is like, I'm not getting paid enough. Like, the security guard's like, hey, man, but it's like...
Slip me a 20, man.
Yeah. He's like, look, man, I know this kid's an asshole, but just go. But then it's like, then everybody's making fun of him. So it's like they have this thing where they, glaze somebody. They, envy the person, whatever. And then they switch and then they hate on them. Mm-hmm. But...
over some minor nonsense. I mean, it's cognitive
bunch
dissonance.
of insecure dudes just picking who they're going to follow, and then, oh, this guy, he failed in this capacity, now I hate him. Ooh, this new guy, ooh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it goes in waves.
I was going to say, that's on the broader topic of just, dick riding in general, dude. Can y'all give it a fucking rest?
No, for real.
Is your shit not bleeding? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is your shit not bleeding at this point?
Seriously, though, I've never, dick rode a person fucking, even closely as hard as they did. It's like, how do you not be like, man, I gotta stop dick riding. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know how you could I'm not jumping to somebody's defense online. The only Joey Diaz one time said I'd stab a motherfucker for Brad Pitt. And he's like, I've never met Brad Pitt. He's like, I just like the movies. I'd stab a motherfucker for Brad Pitt. I feel that, bro. It's like you talk shit about Brad Pitt in front of me. Yeah. I'm stabbing you like a fucking covert Vietnam soldier. But shit. I would throw a chair at somebody's head for Joey Diaz. That's about it. There's nobody else that I'm jumping in their defense.
But it's not just because you could have a one-off thing, but like you said,
consistently, back to back, like you find the Reddit thread of one person talking shit, and then you're like, I'm gonna kill you and your family and burn the house down. And it's like, bro, it's not that serious, man.
Go outside, bro.
They don't know you.
No,
this
exactly.
person you're defending, no idea you
If they
exist.
saw you in the street, they might fucking spray you with a bottle of
You'd be like,
Raid.
can I get a picture? They'd be like, no.
No, exactly. Get away from me, cockroach. You what?
Their bodyguard would be like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, hey, picture. No, I just want a picture.
Tell their bodyguard to carry him fucking 10 blocks away.
Nah, for real. Get fucking towel. Get the towel treatment, bro.
Bro, they get the clavicular treatment. When he had his top people on, he's like, these aren't my fans. It's like, yes, they are. Who else is going to watch looks maxing? Oh, and also, one thing we need to talk about. Women invented looks maxing.
True.
All these dudes are hopping on. It's like, bro, there's literally a skill where they basically paint their own face to make themselves more attracting. That is the highest tier of looks maxing. It's like clavicular is getting mogged by every fucking girl that exists.
Every girl he's ever interacted with. Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
Because they're just better than him at his own game.
That's what I'm saying. He's been brutally fucking looks mogged. Mm-hmm. Every interaction he's had with a woman because they put skill at they max that. They max that fucking skill attribute. You know what I mean?
Level 5.
They're
level 100 maxed out.
For real. They're level 1,000. You know what I'm saying? You can't even get to that shit.
I can only imagine dudes trying to put makeup on dude looks so bad. Just if straight dudes just I'm saying straight dudes try because you know how hard putting makeup on is.
I was gonna say actually funnily enough clavicular does do that. He does wear makeup. Yeah. Huh. He does. It's an interesting little
makes sense. I mean,
looks maxing fact. I would consider myself a looks but No, because I saw this one interview where the interviewer was like, so, like, you wear makeup and stuff? And he was like, yeah, after bone smashing. And I'm like, okay, all right. Bro.
Nice excuse.
Boinga, 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 boinga. Like, bro, what are we talking about, man?
After bone smashing.
After bone smashing.
I have to hide the bruises.
Actually, that's the excuse.
Yeah, I bet. Oh, so you had a story, actually. A funny story involving
Oh, okay.
A boy.
A Floyd, yeah. Okay, so...
That's if you want to tell it.
No, I can tell it. I'm comfortable with it. No hate against Shawty if she ever sees it. Unlike, well, you know, we got hella motion like that. Billions.
Shit's about to blow up.
Billions of views for real. No, but, you know, if you see this, is what it is, man. I told you, you got to quiet down, okay?
There's nothing against you, but
Nothing against
it's just
you.
a little against you.
You know, it's just a good story. It's fun loving.
That's I've had real quick. I've had people where they're like, oh, because like also I've done stand up. Like people, you know, some people know, and I've had people be like, oh, like, you know, you can't tell the, or like don't tell people, and I'm like, this shit is gonna, and I'm like, okay, little bro, and it's like in the back of my head, I'm like, on stage, live, open mic.
I'm telling you it like right after you
like,
told me not to.
Like 100 people are all gonna be like laughing at this fucking story. Like I just need you to. It's like, bro, that's like sometimes shit happens to you that's so funny. It's like, bro, you have to understand that you're gonna be a legend now.
I feel like being friends with me or interacting with me should come with a waiver where it's like, I'm probably going to talk about this. Because you know what, vice versa as well. Feel free to. I have some cringe moments, man. I have plenty of them. That's actually in the Epstein. Okay. No, but I have plenty of moments where I'm like, ugh, yikes, embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
right
so
before bed.
Yeah, it'll be like 3 a.m. I'm like, yeah, pain.
Me remembering my most painful cringe max.
Cringe max, dude. Ugh. But so I hooked up with somebody recently, probably I think a week ago, maybe. Yeah, this was. No.
About a week ago.
About a week ago. A week or two ago.
A fortnight ago.
And yeah, about a fortnight ago, actually. And this was like a mutual friend of another person that I hooked up with. Shout out, you know what I'm saying? I am community dick. That's guilty, you know? And so we meet up super fucking late. It's like 1 or 2 in the morning. And this was so actually, you know what, low-key, I wanted to hook up with the original person. I'm not gonna lie. And then I was like, well, I'm not going home without hooking up with anybody. Sorry again if you're watching. You already know we've hooked. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she knows.
Either you hungry or you not.
Exactly. And so we meet up, and I'm like, where do we go? Right? I'm like, can we go to your dorm? She's like, oh no, my roommates are there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they can watch.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, don't be shy. They can join. You know what I'm saying? What are we talking about right now? This just community, you know. Community did. And so I'm like, all right, where could I take her? I could take her to the woods, and okay. I'm not gonna do that on camera. That's been a dragged out joke. I could take her to the woods and come off as Mr. Serial Killer Rapist. Okay, is what I'll say. Or there's a parking garage at the college that I go to, and so I opted for the parking garage, right? And so we're having this conversation. She's being a little bit shy, and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna like convince you, you know. I'm very comfortable like going home. Yeah. I'm Mr. Serial. No, I'm kidding. But I'm not Mr. Serial Killer Rapist over here. And then she's like, okay, well, you know, like I'm into this like you had mentioned this app called FET, which is this is a fetish app. This is a BDSM. Yeah.
May I hit your baby,
of course. This is a BDSM fucking big dick.
I want to be hanging from the ceiling.
Big dick sucking motherfuckers. Well, that's not. But anyways.
Cocksuckers Anonymous.
Yeah.
That's why I'm busy on Wednesdays. I hang outside. I hang outside with a sign. I'm like, relapse.
Yeah, right. And so this is this is an interesting conversation. I don't know. She's never really talked about what she's into. I like to check. That's another topic, guys. Please, for the love of God.
Yes. No, that is
for the love of
game
fucking
right there.
God.
It's like sex. Real quick. This is my take. Sex is one of the greatest pleasures, and you know, consensually, the consent is the most important part. Get consent clearly, not no maybe. Like I'm not even gonna lie. If a girl's like, no, I'm not doing it tonight. I don't like no maybes. I don't want nobody feeling like, oh, I was pressured. No. Like you said,
except for that one time.
Bro, I'm more than willing to go home and jump in that shower and flicker.
Yeah, I got my left hand and my right. You know what I mean?
I got two shawties.
Ambidextrous. You know?
But seriously though, but then the other thing is, ask them what they're into, because it's like, you don't want to be that lame ass dude that just does some regular vanilla ass sex. If the girl wants to do some crazy shit, it's like, find out.
You'll discover. It's a fun little process.
And then the thing is, if it's something that you're not into, you can just say, no, I'm not doing that, which I have a story about for later.
Absolutely. And so, you know, we're talking about what she's into, and she's like, oh, I've never like had somebody like I've never had this conversation. I'm like, what? Who do you be hooking up with, man?
Bro, I've had girls, I'm not even kidding, I'm sorry, but like, sorry if my girlfriend watches this, but I've had girls where they're like, that's the first time I've orgasmed. Like, it's the first, no, I'm sorry, not the first time I've orgasmed. It's the first time a guy's made me orgasm. And I'm like, wow.
Like, it's a bleak world we live in.
Like that, the bar is very fucking low.
Yeah. And honestly, questions like that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to double down on that take. Consent will get you there. Asking somebody what they're into will get you there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It will get a girl to come. Trust. It's very much psychological. Obviously, there's like some, you know, little, gotta
also,
rub.
Every girl is so different that it can be something like, do you not want to know like the beta? Do you not want to know like the guidebook?
Right.
Like, because like it can be like, I want you to touch my inner elbow.
Exactly.
It can be like the most random thing, and it's like, you're not going to figure that shit out in the middle of sex. It's like, no, she's just going to tell you. It's like, she knows her body better than you do.
Exactly. Are you not
and
like...
she knows what she's into.
Are you not curious at all? Are you not like... Do you not want to explore? Do you not want to have some fire-ass sex? You know what I'm saying? Like, some fire. Anyways...
Until they say shit. No.
I'm into scat. Yeah, like... No, please. And by then it's too late because you're already strapped down. And she's already fucking, dude. She already took the laxatives and
she's already turned around and fucking rapid fired on you.
yo, flicker scat.
The pocket, and well, I'm sorry. Continue.
And so, anyways, you know, we have that discussion. I'm like, why are you being shy? Like, you know, I mean, you could just tell me. And she's kind of just giving like. She's very much into like rough. She's more of like a sub type, I guess.
Lubby.
Yeah, so I'm like, you know, that's cool and all. I'm pretty
boring. No,
exactly.
I'm sorry. Like far too many girls just want that like the sub experience,
exactly.
And it's like, bro,
I want you to fucking like hit me over the head with a tin can. You know what I'm saying?
I want to be the sub. No,
exactly. I mean, sometimes.
I ain't even lying, bro. If a girl has some dominant side to her, oh fuck.
Bro, I've been choked before. I enjoyed that every single fucking moment. Guilty.
You know
guilty as charged. You know what I'm saying? I'm like.
But it's like, dude, when a girl's just like, oh, like, I want you to just do whatever. It's like.
And then when you're like, and she's like,
so
and you're like,
the translation is, I'm just gonna lay there while you hump.
Pretty much. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Pretty
like,
much.
That's like the sub experience, and it's like.
Yeah, and it's, you know, not to hate on the women because, you know, we are gonna.
And it's like. You know, too, if you're like more fluid with it, like if you can go from like sub to like dom, like, you know, back and forth, but it's like when you're just like sub, all I want to do is sub, it's like.
Yeah.
Like literally how vanilla it is.
Yeah, and so, you know, we get to doing stuff, and she prefaces in this conversation. She's like, I'm loud when I have sex.
She's
just
like, do you
warning.
have any earplugs?
Yeah, right? And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Like, why am I going to need...
Exactly. She pulls out the gun. It's like...
Oh, like, you know how some people are in a knife play? I'm in a gun play. No, while you're fucking her, she's just shooting off a fucking Glock.
No, actually. And so I'm like, okay, thanks for letting me know. Appreciate that. We are in a garage. We're in a parking garage. So, you know, that's good to know. So
I need to preface this by telling you to shut the fuck up. No.
Yeah. Shut up, Bernard. I'm playing, but
put on this muzzle.
Yeah, right. I mean, low key, I don't know, man. She was kind of giving that. The way that she was approaching the conversation too. Like, that's the thing. If you're gonna be a freak, you got to be a little bit bold with it.
That's the thing. It's like, bro, don't be shy now.
I'm
not gonna. I had a girl going crazy in the DMs talking about she's gonna do this, she's gonna do that. Then she was. This is like many years ago. I've been in a relationship a long time now.
You're a married man.
I'm a married man. This is when I was younger. But I had a girl say all this about what she was going to do, this, that, and the other thing. And then she's sitting on my bed shy. And I'm like, it's like, what? You were talking crazy.
Right?
You know what I mean? It's like, now you're going to be shy? It's like, come on.
Yeah, we're here, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
we're in the final stretch of the race. Like,
yeah. And so, you know, we get to doing shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's hot as fuck. Okay, one thing about Connecticut is just that we have some bipolar ass weather.
It gets hot and humid as a motherfucker.
But it gets hot and humid, exactly. It was like fucking, it felt like 80 degrees. I'm dying, okay? I'm sweating my balls off. She's probably never gonna fucking talk to me again to deal with the amount of sweat coming off my fucking body,
when
dude.
Like dripping sweat on the girl and you're like, wow.
Yeah, I was like, Jesus, man. Like, actually, the reason why we ended up stopping is because I was so fucking hot. Just didn't want to admit. I lied. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh, I feel a little bit nauseous. You know what I mean? Because I was just like, I was over it, man.
See, the thing is, I've gotten nauseous while doing it, and you just work through that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I gotta take a 2-second vomit break, I'm right back. No.
Based?
I was like, in the back, and then I'm good. You need what? What was that? Nothing.
I had no water on me.
I'm like, I had a hiccup.
My dick was falling off of my body with the amount of sweat. Like, the sweat lubricated my dick all the way off it was crazy. I had to pick it up off there. I was like, wait, come back. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was crazy.
Trying to restore the half chub. Come back.
Yeah, and so I'm sweating my balls off, and we stopped for a
second.
To
maximize size. Maximize size and hardness real quick.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta get the
cock ring max, where you just pinch your shit. That's why you have to work on your grip strength, because if you just pinch your shit mad hard, you actually get the effect of a cock ring.
Yeah, we're girth maxing, dude. So, you know, we're like halfway through. I'm fucking hot as fuck. We stopped for a second. She's also kind of hot. Mm-hmm. And so I'm like, I'm gonna crack open a window real quick. Mistake
number one.
I'm like cracking or whatever. I'm moving. We got the car moving a little bit. She lets out a moan, and you hear the echo throughout the entire fucking parking garage.
Oh my god!
Now, mind you, it's like
everybody in a mile radius is like.
Yeah, luckily it's 2 o'clock, but you know what? It's kind of funny.
It's hot as fuck. People have their windows open. They just hear an amplified.
Exactly. It was so bad. Oh my god. And I don't think she realized how loud she went either, because
I'm that reaction pick.
Yeah, what did you talk about, man?
You don't realize that's like me clapping some cheeks and I'm like, ah, oh yeah, like
true, actually,
like
true.
Seriously though, it's like, bro, think about it. Like,
true.
And
there was actually a couple of times, like throughout the, you know, like, exactly. I was like, shh, you know what I'm saying, like, hey, you know, and the thing is, we're right next to the police station on campus.
Yeah, that's one thing, bro. I know exactly, because I've been in this college. I actually used to park in that exact one. The good thing is that one, it is right next to the fucking campus police. But the good thing is, the odd part, they never patrol it.
No.
Bro, at the senior housing area where I would chill with my boy. Bro, me and him would be like, oh, we forgot the lighter. We'd go get the lighter in the car to smoke a joint. And the cops would be going by and we'd be like,
no, for real. They're all around like fucking gang members.
Dude, I remember sometimes we had like
lot.
alcohol in the backpack. We had like mad shit, and we're like,
hello, officer.
I remember one time me and him were walking, and I'm walking, and I'm like, bro, I feel like I like in my head, I'm like, I feel like I'm walking weird as fuck. Like, you know when you like walk normal, like I'm twisted. I'm like drunk and high.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I feel like I'm walking weird. And then I hear John. I'll name drop. John is next to me, and he's like, bro, I feel like I'm walking weird. Me and him were both walking like. Bro, just walk normal, dude. Just fucking... And it's like, bro, you'll be walking like that next to cops. I would park, like, not even... So the first time I parked in that garage, I got, like, the paperwork and everything, put it in there. Like, don't tell my shit. I would just put the same thing in there every time and, like, sleep over at his house. I would walk from that garage to his area.
Yeah.
Because the cops just don't patrol that one.
They don't,
But,
luckily.
like, bro could be having a smoke break, and he hears the... Because, like, you get the acoustics. You know what I'm saying? You hear an amplified, and you're like...
Bro's eating a fucking donut.
Bro's eating his donut, like, drinking his coffee, and he's like...
And yeah, that was a moment right there where I'm just like, God damn, like, yo. After that, I had to call it. It was a combination of like being way too loud, and I'm also way too hot.
Shit is hot now. Shit's aggro.
You know, for real, you might get aggro.
You got like 50 dudes coming outside like, yo. You know what I'm saying? No, yo, somebody fogging in there. Oh my God.
Yeah, you know, I step out of my car to like get a breather. I see a frat dude. He's like, "Yo, dude!" Like, I'm like, "Yo,
you totally fucked her, dude." I got a video.
I'm like,
of
"Hey,
it.
you stroke watching? Like, get the fuck away from me!"
Yeah. Bro, I remember at that garage, I met with this girl for the first time. My first time going to that college. I remember I get out and I'm like, "Man, it smells like shit in this parking garage." And I remember I link up with the girl, and I'm like, "Man, it smells like shit in there." She's like, "Yeah, somebody died in there last week." And I was like, she was like, "Yeah, like." She was like, "No shit, it smells like shit. Somebody died or something." And I was like, "Bro," I'm like,
okay.
I'm like, "Damn, all right."
Damn, people just died over here, huh?
Damn, all right. But yo, that reminds me, man, one time when I was in high school, my dad left. I snuck a girl over. I'm like, yo, the landlord lives upstairs. There's a guy who lives downstairs, and he like, I don't know what he was doing, but you would hear him like all day. He'd be like, boop, boop. Like, I don't know if he was coughing or like fucking pegging himself. I don't know what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know,
he had the anal beads
yo,
deep up there, man.
Bro, he had the...
Each is another
the
bead.
dragon.
Yeah, he had the dragon.
He had the dragon, you know what I'm saying?
Whew.
But like, he'd be making these serious, and so I told him, I'm like, we gotta be quiet. Like, you know, this is like a covert mission.
Mm-hmm.
She starts full-on porn star moaning. Like, full-on porn. And I remember one time she was doing that fake shit in the car. Like, you know, when you're young, you gotta just like find somewhere and bang. And I remember one time she's like, and I'm like, stop the fake shit. It's like, I had to be like, stop, because like the fake moaning is like a turn off. But dude, she's being way loud, and I'm like, yeah, you gotta like shut the fuck up. Like, you gotta shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, right now.
I mean, dude, like the fake moan, it doesn't, like, no hate against it. No, not too much hate, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm equal opportunity out here. We'll get to men soon. Y'all niggas will, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
y'all niggas ain't safe, you know what I'm saying?
Like, you're next.
Exactly. But the fake, well, damn. The fake moaning. It's just not my thing, personally. It's like
immersion ender.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
I'm
like,
like,
I'm into it, and now it's like, oh, come on. Now it's like theatrics.
Exactly.
Like,
No,
that's
for
like
real.
me if I'm
Performative
like,
sex.
Fuck, that pussy's so fucking good. Oh, shit. Oh.
Yeah.
It's like, that's like if I do my worst porn star impression, like male porn star impression.
Yeah.
Oh, that fucking pussy, yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, ain't nobody, if a girl wants to hear that, she's got something, you know, something going on up there.
Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, no, it's
You're a certified gooner.
yeah, I mean,
wanna hear
shit,
that?
dude. Yeah, you're a gooner.
And I mean a gooner. I'm not talking like something like sex. I'm saying gooner, like, you know.
You've watched a lot of porn in your life, guy.
like you like have that shit on like it's a fucking football game.
You have that shit
what I'm
on like it's a Subway Surfer underneath the fucking TikTok video you're watching. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
Like
the goon corner.
the goon corner.
It's crazy that, like, dude, like, there are people out there that really like watch porn, like, while they're not cranking it.
That is kind of crazy.
It's like, that's like,
I'm looking at you, odd guy.
I'm looking at you different.
You are, you know, I know we make the joke a lot, Mr. Serial Killer Rapist, but
If you're moving like that,
there's a particular
I don't
type of
trust
person.
you.
Yeah, you're that type of guy. If you're watching,
you're that type of guy.
yeah, you're that guy, pal. Because listen, man, what the fuck are you doing watching people fuck without gooning, just fucking joining your shit, man?
Dead ass. Like, bro, like,
What?
I don't.
What, are you trying to study film? What are we talking
Yo,
about?
dead
Like
ass.
you're a
It's like,
fucking
bro,
goonly?
Whenever I'd watch porn, because I don't watch porn though, but it's like, bro, whenever I'd watch porn, especially when you're young, it's like, you watch it, do your thing, and then turn it off immediately. It's not like, I want to see how this thing ends.
Yeah. You're like, yes.
Let's let this clip play.
The slight tilt to the left. Yes. I enjoy the stroke. Yes.
love
That
this
was a very
director's
nice.
work.
That was almost an authentic moan from her. Yes. You know what I mean? Like, no,
Oh.
dude, you're not fucking LeBron James of gooning.
Mm-hmm.
We're not studying film, bro. That shit out of here, bro. What?
true.
Never watch porn again, honestly. If you're at that, but that's a porn addiction.
Mm-hmm. Here's
That's
the thing.
actually a porn addiction.
There's actual research that shows watching too much porn is not good. Now, I don't know if there's like I'm sure it's like a healthy amount of porn, but it's like basically too much porn is bad. And it's like, really, you got an imagination. Like, I'm being real. If you're gonna crank the hog, use that imagination more than, you know what I'm saying?
Not even that golf side.
No, you know,
what I mean?
you're
Like,
right. Actually,
what are we talking about,
you're
man?
cranking the hog 12 times a day. You need to just stop. Like,
Yeah,
genuinely.
man, like,
you need to
don't-
regain some dopamine, bro.
Exactly. Like, go out, you know what I mean? Talk to the Starbucks barista. Now, don't be Mr. fucking serial killer rapist. I'm not talking about you.
I'm saying talk to him like, hi, how are you? How's your day going? A normal conversation, not one where you're like, wanna fuck? Like, dude,
Stop that.
forget those porn antics. Yo, that's the thing. Also, you know, we said dudes aren't safe. We need to talk about them. Porn brain dudes are seriously a menace. Because it's like, here's the thing. Like, pornography is basically like paid sexual abuse. Like, let's be
Yeah.
real. None of those women want to do that. They do it for money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, like, only a mentally ill girl wants to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, super rough, hardcore porn. Like,
The fucking 8-man gangbang.
yeah, it's like
cream pie gangbang.
nobody wants that. And then you have these like porn brain dudes that think that that's like normal sex. It's like, bro, that is not what normal sex looks like. If you think pornography is what normal sex is like, you are literally deluded. It's like when the porn stars have sex, they don't do it like that. Like when they like, I'm saying like on their own. Like, you know what I'm saying? When they're genuinely having sex, they don't do it like that.
Nope.
It's like, and these dudes don't understand that. So then they try to like, they're like, oh, can I like step on your head? It's like, bro, Like, you're going to get pepper sprayed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but dude,
there are guys, they do exist.
We had a friend who would ask every girl to do butt stuff. You know what I'm talking now?
Yeah.
God rest bro's soul, because I love him.
Yeah.
But bro would, and it was like a running gag between friends where I remember cheesing on him for that one, because it's like, bro, you cannot ask that's like, you've been my girlfriend for like years, and we're getting a little bored.
Yeah, we gotta spice things up a little bit.
And then she brings up the idea. Like,
yeah,
it's not like, yo, can we do anal? Yo, can we do? It's like, bro, that is where you're literally gonna get the fuck away from me. Like,
yeah, you go get the police treatment. Get on the fucking ground. You know what I mean? Like, god damn, man.
Like, whew, that girl's a hostage now.
Exactly, no, for real.
And like, that's the thing. It's like when dudes watch too much porn, they get these unrealistic standards, and it's like, ain't nobody want to do that shit. And then they also have, it's like, that thing where you think like you're gonna deliver a pizza and get your dick sucked. It's like, I delivered a lot of pizzas, man. I never once had no opportunities like that.
Except for that one time.
Nah, there was no one time. And two, I can't even lie. The majority, there wasn't no time. I wish I could tell y'all a story about me dicking somebody down.
No. But I think I do remember a particular story in which an unattractive individual met you at the door. But maybe this is a different story. I don't know. I think you were delivering pizzas at this time. Delivering dick.
I gotta think about that. I mean,
we'll get back to that.
Yeah, I'll have to think about that one.
But it's not gonna happen if you're average, regular motherfucker.
Like, just because you're a pool boy doesn't mean you're gonna get something. That's what I gotta say.
Yeah.
And you have these dudes where it's like they literally think they're gonna walk up to a girl and be like, sex? Like, no. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, dude.
And that also takes the fun out of the entire interaction, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what am I gonna like? Okay, imagine. I guess, damn, because there are people who just haven't had sex, so
they don't understand how normal
like interaction works. I got an analogy, Max. No, but like, damn, there's people who don't have sex, dude.
Yeah.
No, but imagine life without like having a normal conversation. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. The life without shooting the shit, having fun, being humorous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's a level of pride, I guess might be the word,
mm-hmm.
where like you're making somebody laugh and then you hook up with them after. You know what I'm saying? You have a great time. And now, like, you're having a great time. You know what I mean? Like, There's no other feeling that's like the important part for me.
You basically have to be friends before anything is going to happen. Now, that doesn't mean be friends with her for 5 years and confess your love. No, it means you have to be
That's
friends.
That's a good topic.
It's like, you're not just going to meet a girl and then immediately, like, boom, sex. It's like, it just does not work like that. Because also, it's like, if the girl has any survival instincts, that's not going to happen because that's how you get killed as a girl.
Yeah.
But, like, oh, yeah, I'm just going home with you. Yeah, that's a nice way to get chopped up into a million pieces. But that's another thing. Guys will literally be friends with the girl for 5 years. And then actually, I got a really good story on that one. Actually, I got a really good one. Which also, this is something where it's kind of like a miracle in disguise. Where in the moment, I was like, damn. So there was this girl, really cute, bro. Kylie Jenner clone. Okay, you know who I'm talking about. Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
We used to refer to her as Kevin's girl.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So this girl, she was always really cute. And I remember I ended up chatting with her and I was trying to like take her out on a date, but I wasn't like, hey, want to like come over to my house and chill and watch no, it was like, hey, want to go to the movies, like just like a normal date, because I'm like, this girl was like dating when she was cute as hell. So I'm gonna make sure this shit's still recording. So I'm like, hey, want to go to the movies, yada yada. She's like, oh yeah, I should be free Saturday. So I keep getting totally blown off. And I remember this is a terrible dry spell for me too.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. But so she keeps kind of like making plans with me, and then the day of being like, not responding, and then like at 7 p.m. being like, oh sorry, I had to go to church, like whatever.
Yeah.
And so this happened to me like maybe like 3 times too many, right? Like I said, dry spell. Come on now. It was winter, less people out on the street.
Pre-nut perplexion. I'm telling you, that shit hits fucking ridiculous.
So I'm making plans. She keeps doing. So after a while, I'm like, fuck it. Like I'm not gonna keep doing that. Like wasting my time. I'm going my own way. No. So
gone with that nigga. Get it over with.
I'm like, I'm not gonna keep wasting my time with this. Years later, actually, there's a whole lot of lore with that one. But so years later, I end up like linking with her in person. I'm like, kind of hooking up with one of her friends, like loosely. And then we get introduced, and she is like fucking like staring at me like the whole time, like literally. And I'm like, wow, And the thing is too, I remember I was hung up on a different girl, so it's like I was just like didn't care, like you know what I mean? Like I was kind of like, I'm hung up on this other girl that I like one date. She didn't want to date me. So I'm kind of like hung up on that. Not like, and like, I'm not like, oh, I'm into the abyss. But it's just like, I want to date the girl. And then she's like, oh, you know, I like you, but I'm not ready for a relationship. And it was kind of like, damn, you know, that girl would have been cool.
Yeah.
So, and it's like in the week after. So that's where I'm at mentally. And this girl's like, I fucking me, but I'm like, not really trying to like, I'm not pursuing it. I'm really just like, hey, how's it going? Yada, yada. She's like fucking trying to stand by my side like a puppy. And dude, her boyfriend comes over and he's jealous maxing. He's like, yo, come on, like, let's go. He's actually grabbing her by the arm and being like, come on, like a little boy grabbing his mommy's arm, like, come here. And she's like, no, I'm good. She's like, no, I'm good. Won't even look at him. Won't even look at him. She's looking at me. She's like, no, I'm good. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, I know this kid is fuming inside. And what happened was me and her ended up becoming friendly. And she would have me like come over and stuff, and you know we'd hang out. But we ended up becoming kind of tight. And you know, I'm not even gonna lie. You know, there's no sense of protecting anybody or anything because their relationship is over now. There was some things going on. I'm not gonna lie. She was cheating on him with me. I mean, you know, now I'm not the proudest.
Well, that's where the Kevin's girl comes into play.
Yeah, exactly. See, we knew it was Kevin's girl, but the dude was a total dick too. So it's like I didn't feel bad at all. But in fact, too, actually what happened was, too, in the beginning, I didn't care about her at all. This dude, like, started talking shit because I was in the same group as her, and I'm like, okay, now she's on the table.
Yeah.
And so she basically, you know, what happened is I ended up going in, I'd, like, spend nights over at her house, and it was, like, just about every weekend I was seeing her more than he was, which is kind of fun. And he was cheating on her. It's like, who fucking cares? I was the middleman. But she ended up telling me, oh, so I forgot. I'm so sorry. So I forgot one of the crucial details. So when I'm asking her out, basically like, hey, let's go to the movies. I was friends with this kid named Anthony.
Yeah.
And this kid Anthony, you know, I'm thinking he's like a good friend. Like you were my best friend at the time, but I'm thinking like, you know, he's starting to come into the circle, and I'm thinking like, this dude's chill. You know, I'm like getting tighter with him. We're hanging out. Like I've met his mom. I know his younger brother. Like you know, his little bro was a little kid. Like you know, I've been in your house. I've been in your crib. Like I think I know you. She tells me years later, and you know, I'm thinking like this kid's like, you know, like acting like he's like a good friend, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And somehow me and him had like a little, like we didn't have a falling out over an argument, but I think we just like didn't stay in touch or something. But there wasn't anything big. And this kid never gave me a hint that he didn't like me.
Yeah.
I become friends with this girl. Well, yeah, friends. I end up becoming tight with this girl. She tells me, she's like, oh yeah, like, you know, those times when you were asking me out, she was like, I was friends with this kid, Anthony, and he kept telling me that you were a fuckboy and like to not go on a date with you. And also, you knew me in high school. I was the farthest thing from a fuckboy. Like, I was the farthest, like, I hated fuckboys, actually.
Yeah.
It's like, if you were a fuckboy, I fucking hated you.
I mean, we can have a call back to episode 6 where we talk about don't lead a fucking girl on.
Yeah, true.
I mean, this is like principled, you know what I mean?
But, and I'm like, wow, I'm like fake. And then she tells me, she's like, oh yeah. So he like, you know, like a year after that, like, you know, we weren't even hanging out anymore or talking. And she's like, I thought we were friends. He sent me this long message about how he had all these feelings for me and how he like, you know, loved me and blah, 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 blah. Also, this is a year later. She's now in a relationship with the douchey kid. So it's like you waited for her to be in a relationship to tell her like, oh, a year. And it was literally, he goes, a year ago, I was crazy over you. Like all I could do was think about you. Like, and she was like, wow, that's cringy. And I'm like, oh my God. And so when she told me, I'm like, this kid had a crush on her and was quite literally pulling the ultimate dirty Mac psyop where he was telling this girl not to go on a date with me because I was a fuckboy, even though I wasn't. And what's crazy too is I remember talking to this kid and being like, yeah, dude, like, you know, I want to, because I had gotten out of a relationship. I was like, I want a girlfriend. Like, you know, I'm like, it's nice having a girlfriend. Like, I'm like, you know, blah, 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 blah. And so, yeah, he literally was like trying to, like, you know, don't go on a date with him because he was trying to, you know. And so it's like, it was, for one, you betrayed me, but then on her too, it's like you're acting like you're her friend, but really you're like, oh, don't go on a date with that guy. You should be with me instead.
That's such a fucking, that's such a terrible method, dude.
Also, what a pussy thing to do. It's
no,
like,
actually.
And I remember the kid tried to, because I found out and everything, the kid tried to like apologize years later and it's like all right, bro. It's like,
you showed yourself.
Yeah, for real. It's like, you showed your true colors, bro. Like, you know, I don't give a fuck.
She belongs to the street.
Yeah, that's the funny thing about that kid. I remember he became, bro, he was falling for a fucking thotty, our mutual friend.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, he was like, I remember she was telling me, she's like, oh yeah, he's hanging out with me like every day, and he says he has feelings, but they didn't do anything, because like she was honest, she would tell me anything. And she's like, yeah, she's like, his ass won't make a move, and I was like, it's like, oh man.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
But yeah, it's like, bro, don't be friends with a girl for fucking years. Oh, and actually, real quick, that I want to talk about that because I'll probably go more in depth with that. The one girl that I was messing around with who had a boyfriend, but
Yeah.
because that was an interesting part in my life. Because like the crazy thing is, hoes can be very fun people. Like I'm not.
They
gonna,
are.
Like she was a very fun person, like funny, would make me laugh, really good music taste, but cheating on her dude. And the thing is, at the time, so it's like kind of funny because I'm like, there was two kind of blessings in disguise. So one is, I didn't date her initially because it's like if I started dating her before that dude, I'd probably be the dude getting cheated on.
Yeah.
And then the second blessing is when I was fucking around with her, like part of me wanted to like date her. Like part of me wanted like, you know, her to break up because I was like, she was kind of close to breaking up with that dude. But I didn't, for one, it's like, I don't want to be anybody's plan B.
True.
And for two, I remember actually what happened was I was talking to my dad about it. I like started talking to him about it and he was like, bro, don't be like the weekend guy. He's like, fuck that. Either she, you know, it's like, you know, you don't want that. And he was like, I would just like tell her you don't want to be the weekend. And I did. I actually listened to him.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm glad I did because I think if I told her like, yo, leave that dude and get with me, I think she would have. Like she was pretty into me.
Yeah.
And I remember it was actually, it was kind of weird because it felt like a breakup even though we weren't dating.
Mm-hmm.
It was really odd. But two blessings in disguise is that I didn't end up there because it's like how you catch them is how you lose them. You take a girl from her boyfriend, then you lose her that same way.
100%.
It's like, don't be stupid.
It's in the Bible somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's in our second edition.
For real.
No, actually. And I think, I mean, there's a couple of points, like even on the friends with a girl for like 5 years and then like, dude,
So cringe.
it's such a cringe. Like that's some shit you learn in like middle school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Like don't get me
Because
wrong.
it's like I had the same thing. I was friends with a girl for too long, and not like I wasn't friends with her like every day we talked, but there was a girl I had a crush on. And I was like, we had been friends for too long, and I was chopped. But yeah, but it's like
I was unk and I was chopped.
I was unk and I was chopped all at like 12 and 13.
Yeah, and I think like, oh, where's I going with this? Dude, I think I have early onset dementia.
Me too sometimes.
Like, yo, the boxing, it's like yeah.
Dude, the boxing fucking looks maxing comes at the cost of your brain.
Yeah, nah.
Like you get to enjoy your earlier years because you're mad hot and ripped and beautiful. But then like once you hit 40, 50, you're like,
I remember that one time. you hit a ding. No, but you know, oh yeah, on the 5-year friendship, sharing emotions, for one, get that shit in check. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to work out. That's not to say that you won't hook up with somebody in 5 years in that span. You probably will, honestly, because I've had a couple of people where I was surprised that I hooked up with them after, but never, not once was I like, oh, this is like somebody that I would be in a relationship with or anything like that. You know, like, no.
Sometimes you know somebody too well too. Like same kind of thing. We had a mutual friend that was cute. I remember I tried like me and her like almost hooked up one time, and then I think you remember that one. That's a story for a different day. But when me and her finally did hook up, I was like, holy shit! Like I did, because like a year before that, she like rejected my ass hard.
Yeah.
And but it's like I knew her way too well to date her because she basically cheated on almost every dude she dated, and it's like she was a sex addict. Like bro. I like a lot of sex. That was like too much.
Yeah.
Like it was too. I had to I'm like stop. No, I'm kidding. It's too much and it hurts.
Too much. Like, oh, where did he go?
Like, it's red.
Yeah.
It's throbbing. But like that was one bro. I remember I was like, oh my god, I can't satisfy her. It's like, god damn.
And that's the thing too, where it's like, you get to know one of your friends on a friend level.
Yeah.
You get to know how they operate in a relationship. And then for some reason, all that information leaves your brain. And you have the audacity 5 years down the line to blow the I love you method. And you know what? Here's the thing too. There's some guys who actually never ask about those sort of things because they wouldn't want the knowledge of their female friend getting fucking cracked by a gazillion dudes. So they just, lay off that for a while. Don't do that.
Yeah.
For one, I honestly, like, if you have the intention of dating somebody in general, I find it interesting to know the previous people that they've hooked up with. Not even in a judgmental way, although sometimes it depends. You know what I'm saying? It really depends. If it's like, a sub 3, okay.
I'm gonna be looking at you different.
I'm gonna be looking at you a little different. But if it's, it's like, there's also fun stories. As much as Kevin and I fucking rack it up on the podcast about our random fucking sexcapades, I also just like
Sexcapades. I love that fucking
dude,
word.
It's such a great word, man. But I like to know my partner's fun fucking sexcapades as well, because I don't give a fuck, man. Like, what am I gonna do? Unfuck them for you? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I can't believe you did that.
yeah, before you met me. I can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
And it's like, and also I'm the blessing in disguise too.
I've had multiple like that too, where I'm like, oh man, I wasn't able to get with this girl, and then you're like in your feels about it for a couple weeks, and then I look back and I'm like, whew,
hell no,
like dodged a bullet,
trash ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
dodged a fucking bullet with that. You know,
that shit grazed you. You know what I mean? You're like, damn.
yeah. Like sometimes I realize how close I was, where I'm like, whoa.
No, actually,
there were a couple, bro. There were a couple where like the girls turned out to be crazy, like, but like a different dude is the fucking crash
Victim.
dummy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, a different dude finds out for me, like, steps on the landmine. And you're like, whoa, you got blown into the next zip code. Woo.
You know the videos of the car crashing into, you know what I mean, the car crash
Could've
test?
been me.
Yeah, you're like, gosh, dodged a bullet there. Yeah, no, because, and that's another thing too. I mean, sometimes you do have to slow your roll as well. Me personally, I think I fall into the tendency of getting a little bit too romantically involved. I'm a lover at heart. I mean, I'm a fucking hoe.
You're a lover boy.
I am, though. I am guilty. Guilty as charged. Born to be a lover boy, forced to be a fucking whore. Okay, an absolute fucking whore. No, but in all seriousness, I dive into the tendency of just like, hard falling for somebody. But I've had to kind of slow my roll on that, because there has been times where I've been the one who just kind of like, willy-nilly forgot about it, or I didn't even forget about it. I knew about that stuff, but for the plot, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's not, the plot is never as good as you think it is. You know what I'm saying? The plot is pain, you know what I'm saying?
That's why sometimes too, you got to evaluate, is this girl good for me, or am I tweaking?
Mm-hmm. But, it's also kind of like a good indicator of your self-value, Yeah. Like if you dive into a relationship.
That's the thing. Some people will stay with somebody who's like a terrible partner. Like, I know multiple people. I know somebody right now who's in a terrible relationship, and I'm like, why are you still there? I'm sorry. Like, if he watches this, I'm sorry, bro. You're a good dude, but got cheated on 6 months into a relationship and is still with her. Also, she ain't all that. Like, it's like, I understand if you're like a sub 3 and Megan Fox dates you and then she cheats on you and you're like, but dude, it's Megan Fox. I'd be like,
you're like, yeah.
I wasn't taking that.
Like, dude, it's like SZA. You're like,
fair play on the call.
Yeah.
Like,
you're like, I'm taking that foul back. You know what I'm saying? That's not technical. What? Yeah.
Like, nope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, dude, this chick now, and like, honestly, like, I don't know. I can't lie. I think if I get cheated on, like, it's probably just the end. Like, I think if I got cheated on, it's just like, I can't look past that. Because, like, the thing is, it's like, you might try to look past it, and then first argument, you're like, you fucking whore! You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to, like, try to squeeze out an extra year or two in, like, some miserable-ass relationship. Bro was, like, telling... And also, the girl's miserable, right? Like, she's a miserable... Bunt. No, I'm kidding. Bunt. No, but... I'm sorry, but it's like sometimes, bro.
She's that person that we were talking about earlier with like the woes and the, what I mean?
Just like a bad person. And
Jesus,
did it with her ex.
Oh.
So it's like, yeah. So that's the thing. It's like, sorry, like it's one thing like you cheat, like you just go out. It's like some random person you cheat. It's like, it's your ex now.
The gun?
Red flag. Yeah,
Excuse me?
It's like,
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah.
I'm an open relationship motherfucker, but that's like next level.
That's like in an open relationship, it's over.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
That's like, oh, you hooked up with your ex. All right, cool. You just ruined it. Like, it's like, oh, we're done. And like, I've had moments like I have been cheated on, but I stayed. No, I'm kidding. No, but I have been cheated on, but I like didn't know in the moment because it was like first relationship. Mm-hmm. But I still ended up breaking up with the girl because I was like fishy. Like, here's one thing I'll say too is like, well, no. I was gonna say, for me, when I would get like a gut feeling like, oh, something's not right here, I was right. Like times where I'm like, this is weird. but it's like, for these motherfuckers, their girlfriend's gonna go to Walgreens and they're gonna get a gut feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, she fucked the guy there, and but basically, shit, I forgot where I was going with this. Gut feeling.
We got that.
But I was gonna say, like, I think if I got cheated on and I found out, it's like it's probably over. But there's a difference between like you just like, one night stand, like, something like that. Like, to me, that's more forgivable. You get with your ex, it's like, first of all, you're still emotionally connected. Like, you're still in love with your ex. Get the fuck out of here. Boop.
Yeah, what am I, a placeholder?
And I've been on, like, first dates before where a girl's like, oh, my ex. And it's like, It's like, yeah, I'd like to call it now.
That's a technical, you know what I'm saying?
The game is DQ.
Yeah. Throw that fucking, you know what I mean?
Throw the flag, bro. DQ. Game is over. And it's like, there's some red flags, but it's like, I'm not looking past that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, I feel like relationships, it's like, sometimes a relationship, it ends in a bad way, but you learn from it. You're like, oh, I will never tolerate a girl like that. And the thing is, too, I had a girlfriend, first girlfriend, was like super jealous, super overbearing, like, oh, block this girl. And I remember like being like, no. Like, I remember she tried to like have me box mine, and I'm like, no. Like, it's like a random. It's like, yeah, no. It's like, you're not like telling me what to do.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, girl was always trying to be controlling. And then the hoe was cheating. Actually, great irony. I remember this girl saying to me, also, here's the crazy thing. Can I hit your vape again?
Of course.
This shit's making me so
That's
mad.
not that crazy.
My blood pressure is going up so high.
Your cortisol levels. Unreturnable.
Me and this girl would be able to meet up one time a week because she had insanely strict parents.
Mm-hmm.
So that means we could have sex a maximum of one time a week. Okay? And she tried telling me one time that I liked having too much sex. We meet up one time a week, and I'm a hormonal teenager, and we have too much sex. And then I find out the bitch is cheating on me.
That's
it's like
levels of irony one can't even meet.
Oh, I like doing it too much. The girl that can't keep her fucking nudes to herself. And fuck, you know what I'm saying?
The pot, the kettle.
Yeah, like seriously.
You know what I'm saying?
Black.
Yeah, black. Yeah, exactly. Black. Yeah, exactly. No, for real. It's like.
And it's like that's the and two. It's like I remember actually one thing that happened when she said that to me. I was like, wow, like damn, like does she feel like pressured into? Like I'm
yeah,
like,
you're like Mr. Serial Killer Rapist here.
Yeah, and the thing is, I'm Mr. Consent 9 that like every single time, like like I need the written waiver.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like I remember I didn't want to have sex for like a month because like damn, if you feel like I do it too much, it's like now it's like all right, do you feel pressured when you didn't tell me? You know what I'm saying? And it's like and then find out you're fucking cheating. It's like, so I'm feeling bad over some shit, and you're a fucking whore. Yeah. It's like, now, this isn't anti-women. This is anti this one girl. Whore. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's like, you're a whore.
Yeah, I'm going to say, like, it's not about necessarily gender, not about race.
This is about one singular person.
This is about the personality. This is about that person in particular. That is fucking wicked, which, by the way, men can be whores, too. You're looking at one. Anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like,
one thing I'll say, too. Overly strict parents. This was the girl whose parents... If we wanted to watch a movie in the living room, they had to sit on the couch next to us. Big fat fucking Billy Bobby Joe had to sit next to us. Big fat Billy Bobby Joe had to sit next to us and fucking watch us like a hawk. It's like, bro, we can't even sit in the living room. And also, the house was way too small, and they had like 7 people living there. It's like, we're not going to be humping in the middle of the living room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's like being like, oh, I have to watch you in the lobby of the hotel. It's like, the clerk is already doing it, bro. Like, there's 9 people watching us.
Yeah. I got, like, the prison fucking guards watching me with their sniper.
It's like, there's 9 cameras in here.
Yeah.
But so they were overly, strict. And it's like, they created a beast. Because I've noticed, like, another girl I knew that was, an animal. Like, mentally wrong. Like, like, something's wrong with you. You have way too much sex. She also had super strict parents. Bro, her parents would be calling her to come home for 7. She'd be sucking a dick at 6:45. Like, that's not even an exaggeration, too.
No, yeah.
But it's like, when I took my first girlfriend's virginity, it's like I unleashed the beast.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the whore was unlocked.
Yeah.
And, but it's like, that's what's crazy. Like, how could you make somebody feel bad and then you're fucking cheating?
Right?
You know
like,
what I'm saying?
that's
like,
insane. And then...
Yeah, I'm too horny.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
too horny, yeah.
You always full. You wouldn't even know me.
Like I said, once a week, bro, that's like fucking married couple for 10 years. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to say I flicker goon more than that on a fucking day.
Like, bro, a couple that's been together for 5 years fucks more than that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real. That is...
And like I said, one time a day, it's not like I was like, oh, let's do it 5 times a day in one day. It's like, no. It's like one time. Maybe twice.
And that's another thing, too. Like, I don't know. I'm not going to, like...
a week.
Exactly. I'm not going to sit here and beg, right? Like, either you want to fuck me or you don't at the end of the day. And also, there's, like, layers of this where it's like, lock the fuck in, just tell me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's, again, not even to rank on, like, this is not like a gender thing. If people don't want to have sex, that is entirely fucking
Consent
okay.
is the most important thing.
Say that. You have to say, I don't want to have sex,
like it.
and that's okay.
And then that should be the end of it, guys. If a girl says no, that's your firm answer. It's no. If a girl says maybe, that means no.
Maybe
if
it's
a girl
no.
says, oh, well, my stomach on it, that means no. you can't read the fucking parentheses, but they say no, N-O, capital N-O. And that's the thing. It's like, if there's any kind of, well, blah, 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 drop it. It's like, and look, I've been horny too, but I never fucking jumped on a girl and said no. It's like, bro, go jerk off in the shower.
Exactly.
Like, and the thing is too, it's like, I've had times where I'm like, oh, me and this girl might hook up. And then I'm like, hey, would you want to, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, not really, I want to be in a relationship or whatever. And I'm not like, all right, well, I'm fucking dropping you off, bitch. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's
right.
Like, no, we can continue hanging out as friends. It's like, because then the thing is too, it's like, there are these guys that are like, I'm a nice guy. And then it's like, as soon as the girl says no, the real you comes out and you're like, oh, fucking bitch, wasting my time. I took you out to eat. It's like you weren't really trying to be a friend then. It's like you were just trying to get some. And then when you realize that you're not getting any, you're angry as fuck. It's like, that's an incel. That's literally an incel.
A chudcel.
It's like, I've had girls be like, respectfully no.
Yeah.
That's the end of it.
Here's the thing. I've even like been making out with girls or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not feeling it.
And they're like,
or they say, this is as far as I want it to go.
Exactly. Cool.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm not like, oh, well, you got it hard, so you have to.
It's like, no.
No, dude.
It's like, no, dude.
No retard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're going on a list real soon.
No, for real. Oh, the FBI is going to have some words for you, man.
You're going to be introducing yourself to all of your future neighbors.
Hi, my name is Steven. I live next door.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. It's like, bro, it's not that serious. It's not.
Yeah, and like I said, go in that shower. I mean, like really, here's another thing too, right? This is some advice because dudes need to hear this. When you're in a relationship, here's the thing, guys, I'm sure girls are the same way, but guys, they always want what they can't have. So it's like, you're not in a relationship. You look at your friend that's in a relationship. You're like, I wish I had what he had. I wish I had a girlfriend. I'm so alone at night.
Right.
You get that victim mentality. Oh, Isaiah over here, nighttime, he's laying in bed with his girl. I'm over here with my thumb up my ass alone in this cold, drafty bedroom.
With a fucking ding dong in my mouth, you know what I'm saying?
Fucking eating in bed again. But, and that's, you're like, oh, I want to relate. Then when you're in a relationship, you're like, oh, man, back in the day when I was single. And it's like, when you were single, it was a 5-year dry spell. You know what I'm saying? But you don't remember that part. You just remember the fact that you had freedom. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing that's kind of funny. It's like, when you're in a relationship, you want to be out of a relationship. When you're not in a relationship, you want to be in a relationship.
That is actually a really good point.
And that's how guys are. But it's like, when you're in a relationship, sometimes, I'm not going to lie. I haven't ever cheated on my girl. It's been some loyal ass years. Mm-hmm. And there hasn't even been like a time where like, and here's the thing, when I say I haven't cheated, I mean, there hasn't even been like I shouldn't be talking to this girl, but I'm going to add her on Snap, or like, I thought about it.
I'm going to like that Instagram story.
It's not like, oh, I thought about it and we were going to meet up, but then I told her no. It's like, no. It's like, I made a rule. I'm not, I don't want to get cheated on. I'm not cheating. Mm-hmm. I don't want to cause that kind of pain because once you get cheated on too, you're like, wow, that shit hurts.
Yeah.
And if you cheat on somebody, it's also like, wow, if you have more.
It just fucking sucks.
It's a terrible
all
feeling.
overall, yeah.
So it's like, I'm just like, I'm not going to play that game. I'm going to be totally honest. Now I'm trying to, where the fuck was I going with this? Oh, but you see a hot girl. You know what I'm saying? You see a hot girl. I'd be lying to you. I've never cheated, but I'd be lying to you if I said I don't see a hot girl and think, ooh wee, look at that ass. I mean, I'm a man. If a guy says to you, oh no, I never do, he's cheating. I mean, let's be real.
He's cheating, or he's one of these nice guys.
Yeah, and it's like
I'm looking at you real odd, bitch ass nigga, you know what I'm saying?
For real. And it's like, that's the thing. But here's the thing. Sometimes, you get horned up. Jump in that shower. Because then after you crank that hog, all that shit is gone.
It's going, it's
I'm
gone.
serious. It's like, you're
no,
like,
actually.
shit, I was going to throw it away. No,
yeah. Yeah, you're like, sheesh.
You're like, woo, I'm retarded.
Yeah, no, actually, I mean, I've had times too. I was in a 5-year relationship, like monogamous relationship.
That was your first
relationship as well. Yeah, one experience, not one per se, but I had sex with one person before that. Yeah, exactly. Handful of experiences and stuff like that.
It's different when you've sown all those wild oats and you're like, man, I did everything. I'm ready to settle down.
Mm-hmm. But I even hooked up the BDSM fucking.
You're thinking in the back of your head like, I haven't hung from a ceiling yet.
Yeah, right.
I haven't done some shadow sex work.
That's a good transition. Oh, dude, you're on a roll today with those. That's a good one.
But for real though.
But yeah, no, and it's exactly that, where it's like, I mean, listen, in that 5 year, I was loyal, didn't cheat, but still there were times I'm like, damn, that bitch bad. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Easy, right?
The one thing I'll say, it all feels the same. Now the motion in the ocean can be different. You know what I'm saying? But I this isn't like, I don't mean this in any kind of red pill massage. It's just like sex in general. It mostly feels the same. Like if you have sex, like regular sex with a girl, they mostly feel the same. It's not like, oh my God, this one is so much better. It's just like the connection you have and like, you know, how the interaction goes from there. Because there's also such thing as sexual compatibility. Like, I wouldn't want to get into a relationship before I've had sex, because it's like, let's say we wait for marriage and the sex is terrible.
Yeah.
Like,
and on the inverse, let's say we get married and I have a micro penis. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, hey.
Maybe I'm terrible at it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Now we're not sexually compatible. It's like sex, in my opinion, is a need. Mm-hmm. And it's like, don't believe me. I mean, then why do we believe in monogamy? If sex isn't, you know what I'm saying? It's like, if sex isn't like a need and that isn't like an important thing, then it wouldn't be a problem if I had sex with somebody else. But it is. So it's like, relationships are about sex. It's not like that's the only thing they're about, but it's like if relationships weren't about sex, then it wouldn't be a problem when you have sex with somebody else.
Exactly.
I'm just saying
that's
the
a
truth.
fact.
Truth nuke.
I could already tell too. There's already somebody in the comments. They're like, no, stop it.
If relationship,
Let's be fucking real.
If it's not about sex, let your boyfriend sleep with somebody else. Let your girlfriend sleep with somebody else.
Exactly. This is not an opinion. This is like a...
This is actual facts. If your partner came up to you and was like, yeah, I slept with somebody else, you wouldn't be like, oh, that's fine. You'd be like, no!
Yeah, right? Like, I can't believe you did this to me.
So it's like, you can't be like, oh, it's not all about sex. It's like, it isn't all about sex. It's obviously about an emotional connection, somebody being a partner. But sex is like a fucking key component of it. You can't act like, oh, it doesn't matter. It's like, do.
Yeah, no, for real.
The sex do be important.
And anybody who says otherwise is probably just a little retarded or lying to themselves. Or asexual.
Yeah.
I'll leave y'all niggas alone because y'all don't really have sex
They
like
do
that.
exist.
Okay.
They do exist.
Cool. But and also if we're talking about monogamy, I mean, duh.
Mm-hmm.
But also even non-monogamy, duh.
Yeah, communication.
Both,
Important.
all the above. Sex is important. That's just like a, you know, and then also, you know, we can talk about the fucking incels, the chud cells.
Yeah.
That they're a good example as to why
They really
sex is
think that
important.
they're going to reverse psychology. They're like, ooh, it's kind of like, you know, like, oh, man, even in elementary school, I don't think I ever did this. I would like be like cringe maxing over here when there would be some guy who would be like, obviously had a crush on a girl, but he's like, haha, fuck you, and like shoves her to the ground, and you're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? You're like helping pick the girl up, you're like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Yeah.
And it's like, that's literally like the same mentality these guys have, where they're like, if I'm mean to her, they're gonna like me. And it's like, no one's gonna like you, bro. Work on yourself.
Whoa, Kevin's like incel theorem hypothesis.
I'm putting this theorem forth.
That's. I think you just like nailed it on the head.
It's true.
That's
It's like
the
they
truth.
think they're gonna reverse. Like it's like the men going their own way. It's like I'm not gonna have sex with Megan Fox, and they think that somehow Megan Fox is gonna be like, oh no, I need to find this man and fuck him immediately. It's like they're really dreaming that like that'll happen. You know what I'm
Actually,
saying?
though.
And it's like, bro, I remember there was a MGTOW guy who actually I would like meme on this guy all day long, but he had like screenshots of DMs towards like hot chicks, and it's like obviously like dude is a sub too. DMing girls, he has no shot of them even opening the message.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like they really think they're gonna reverse psychology their way into simplicity, and it's like that's not how shit works. It's like, bro, become a normal person, have some hobbies. Because here's the thing too, like guys try to like, and then here's the thing too, they act like, oh, I hate women, but the only thing they care about is women.
That's the
Quite
only
literally.
thing.
It is.
Every
all
action.
they want is to get some pussy because they don't have it. So the thing is, all they care about is women, and the whole thing of like, oh, I hate girls, or I do this, or I do that. It's all to attract women, and it's like once you stop just trying to like be so fucking thirsty, and you just start to live your own life. Because the thing is, like people respect, like guys and women respect people that are doing their own thing. Like if I see, it's like if you meet a girl who's beautiful and she's like studying to become a nurse or a doctor or something, and she's like building her own life, you're like, wow, this girl's like doing some impressive shit.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like that's impressive. If a girl's coming up to you and is like, hey, I have a great rack and I love sports, you're gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, like it's like you're gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Whoa, what are we
You're not
talking
gonna
about?
be like, wow, this is hot. You're gonna be like,
Yeah, you're like, whoa,
please get away from me.
What are we talking about right now?
Don't make me
You know?
tase you. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. I got my pink pepper spray too.
It's like,
you know,
like I got that shit on me, and it's pointed at you. Safety off.
I'm saying, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I will call the authorities. You're sexually harassed.
Yeah.
It's like help.
Yeah,
But-
she walks up to you. She's like, I like that
real.
firm ass. She's like, oh, get away from me.
I guess the point is like everything that they're doing, they're pretending that it's not about girls, but it's all hollow. Like everything they're doing is to attract girls, but they're trying to pretend that they don't care about girls.
True.
And it's so obvious. It's like me being like, I don't care about these girls at all, dude. I totally don't want to have sex with them.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, okay, buddy.
Yeah, and then I feel like, you know, the anger, the hatred gets a step further to where they completely, they try all the red pill advice. They try the, you know what I mean?
And none of it works because they're taking advice from people that can't get pussy. I mean, even Andrew Tate, the guy's a rapist. The guy forced girls into. They thought they were showing up for a date, and they're getting locked in a warehouse with a webcam. You know what I'm saying? It's like you call that game. I call that a criminal.
Exactly.
It's like we got different ideas of game. It's like you think that fucking Bill Cosby has some game. Then if you think Andrew Tate has game, then you think fucking Cosby throwing some pills in a drink is game.
Right.
And you're the type of motherfucker. I think game is getting your shit blown clean off. That's a good game to me.
Right? I pay to see that shit.
No, for real. I would pay live PPV, like pay-per-view, fucking like UFC prices before Paramount.
I don't even know what the price I could like put on that is too.
Bro, I'll max out all my credit cards to see that shit.
I'll put a fucking loan on my house. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I'll sell my children to see that one,
for
bro.
real.
It's like, I do not care.
We do not care out here, man. And that's the crazy part, right? Oh, thank you. Where it's like they'll take it a step further when everything fails, and then they'll just go into actual fucking women hating. Exactly.
Sorry, you go.
Oh, shit. Then they'll actually like genuinely hate women. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like they'll be
it's like, you want to get women, you hate them. In what world? That's like, I really want a girlfriend, but I hate women. Oh, women always do this. It's like, you're really going to attract a female presence with that kind of energy. Like, yeah, okay, buddy. Mm-hmm. You're going to attract a bunch of incels who are like, yeah, you're right. Yeah. And the thing is, like, so I was talking about getting rejected, a girl setting up plans. Like, yeah, we can go Saturday. 3 p.m. works with me. Mm-hmm. And then not showing up. Now, I got annoyed with that, but never was I like, oh, man, these women. Like, I didn't go to fucking r/incel or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, this
r/big towel.
This whore stood me up for the 3rd time in a row. I know she's fucking 12 other jacks, and it's because I'm not tall enough and rich enough.
And the reason why I know that is because I followed her home late. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
for real.
Yes, nigga,
like,
what?
I saw the car pull up, and I saw him go inside with her.
And then I saw him go inside her. You know what I'm saying? It's like
that's how these dudes are moving, for real.
That's what I'm saying, man. You are a psychopath, serial killer, rapist.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. It's like, I got annoyed with that girl. But it's like, if I was an incel, I would have just gotten annoyed with all girls. And then I would have been like, oh, every female's like, and it's like, no, it's like just, and here's the thing too, right? And the thing is too, like in the moment, I'm like, damn, why will this girl not go on a date with me? It's like, no, she could just not be attracted to me, but that's impossible. No, I'm kidding. It's like,
true.
It's like, she could not be attracted to me. Okay. And then it's like, I found out like a year later, oh, it's because a dude that I thought was my friend was telling her that I'm a fucking fuckboy and like, I just wanted to have sex and all this and that. It's like, I'm thinking of dating this girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's like, you know, that's the thing. Now imagine if I'm like, oh, all women are like this. It's like, no, this was a one-time scenario where it's like there were forces working against me.
Right.
In the darkness.
And you still came out on top.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, it's kind of funny because, I mean, I guess it all just goes back to the mentality at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. It's like when we were talking about no hate on women. Hate on this girl specifically.
It's like one individual.
Exactly. Hate on these reasons specifically as well. You know what? Sure, a girl could be an asshole, 100%.
Yeah. Just because you're a girl, it's like there are a ton of asshole guys, scumbags.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like, I'm not going to act like, oh, every guy's great. No, there are a lot of scumbag-ass guys. But it's like those are individuals. It doesn't mean, oh, all men are trash. It's like, no. It's like you've met a bum. You know what I'm saying? It's
a few. Yeah, maybe like over 10. There's a lot of bums out there. But you know what? Trust. We're not. Okay, maybe we're not all bums. I'm looking in my head on like the rotation of not bums.
Mm-hmm. It's a rarer occurrence, I will say, but they do exist. So it's like it's like, yo, it's like there are a lot of dudes I don't like, but does that mean, oh, I don't want to be friends with any guys? No.
Hell
it's
no.
like I just got to find the guys where I'm like, you're not annoying as fuck.
Holy shit, you're not retarded.
Like, whoa.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're normal. Wow.
And that's the thing where it's like, you know, if you're gonna hate on somebody, don't take one experience and then just broaden it to an entire fucking population. I mean, that's racism.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
I was just gonna say, it's like a couple of black guys beat me up. Now I hate black guys. It's like
those are just those black people.
One incident with like a couple of people changes your view on the entirety of that, like an entire group, like, you know, men, women, race, whatever the fuck it is. It's like one experience shaped your whole perception. You're an idiot.
And I feel like even percentage-wise dictates how fucking much of a retard you are, right? Mm-hmm. It's like hating women. Okay, all right. This is going to sound crazy, but like racism is not even that crazy to me. Sexism is fucking wild because that's 51% of the population.
I mean, also, do you just never want to be around a girl in your life?
That's what I'm saying. Billions of people?
I understand Billy Bob from like, you know, fucking the middle of nowhere in Arkansas has never met a black guy and, you know, has these like stupid opinions of him. But it's like, bro, you're gonna be like, I hate women. You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
You live right next to one.
Yeah, it's like
You know what I'm saying? Like you day-to-day life, you run into them constantly.
It really is delusion, though.
It
It's
is.
like you think that, so you want to get with a woman, you've never been with a woman, and you think hating them publicly is gonna fix that? Like, all right.
Make it make sense, man. Mentality.
It doesn't make sense.
Stop being a victim, man. Whoa, we came full circle. Holy
Victim
shit.
maxing. But yeah, if you have a victim mentality, it's like, stop. And that's the thing, too. I've known, actually, we're at like almost 2 hours now.
Okay, we can.
So I'll wind it down. But
Yeah.
actually, this is a story that I thought about before when we were talking about this and forgot to finish it. You met this guy. I don't even know if you'll know by name, but Joe. He was the dude at the Willimantic party who looked fucking insane. Looked like Charles Manson.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know immediately.
Yeah.
All right, so this dude, perfect example of the victim mentality. And it's kind of like, here's the thing, too. It's hard for people to be self-aware, but it's one of the most important traits in life. But if you're like, wow, why do all my friends keep ghosting me or stop talking to me or yada, 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 or why are people not like, making an effort to stay in touch with me? It's like, look within. And so this dude, awkward guy, kind of terrifying, like looks like a serial killer, but I don't like to judge people by their looks. I ended up talking to this dude at a party. He's a chill guy.
Yeah.
He gets added to a group chat I'm in with a bunch of people, and all he does every day is complain. And I'm not even kidding. It's every day. It's, bro is like also pushing 30, lives with his grandparents, and complains. And then he's like, oh, my grandma's taking me to the dispensary. Ooh, I'm going to try to get a cart. And then he gets money from his grandma to buy a cart. It's like,
Broke ass nigga.
like seriously, it's like, bro, you're pushing 30 and you're living off your grandparents. But every time it's, oh, everything is going bad. Oh, my grandparents said I should get a job. Oh, this, oh, that. It's like, you should.
Grandparents are onto something.
It's like, for real. It's like application. But then his excuse was always, I can't get a job because I have tinnitus. Okay.
Oh, I remember you telling me
Yeah.
this, actually.
So, tinnitus, it's like, yes, if you like have damage here, like I have tinnitus, my ears ring.
Oh, I did it again. My bad.
My ears ring. It sucks. Like I lose my hearing temporarily. Shit happens. It sucks.
It's
But
annoying, yeah.
he apparently has tinnitus because he used to listen to dubstep too loud. You think? I'm sorry, but did that to yourself. That's stupid
Skill
as fuck.
diff.
And but also, I have a hard time believing that because it's like, bro, the thing is, like to get tinnitus, you have to like damage your hearing. So it's like you would be like, wow, my ears do not feel good after that. I'm not going to keep doing. Like you would have to listen to music until like you take those headphones off and you're like, I can't hear.
Yeah, like
you'd
you're
be like, wow, like this sounds really quiet to me.
Mm.
And so like I find that hard to believe that you did that with just listening to music. And also like you would start getting tinnitus and your ears would be ringing, so you'd be like, take these headphones off. So it's like I find it hard to believe that you listen to it so much, so loud that you damage your hearing. But that was the story. And then he'd be like, oh, I can't do anything. Like any loud noise triggers it. And I get these like loud alien noises and blah, blah, blah. And I can't hear anything for hours. And it's like, okay, like I find it really fucking hard to believe that. Like the way you would be at that is if you like shot a bunch of guns. Like if I like shot a couple of 12 gauge shotguns without any hearing protection, it's like then you might have tinnitus where it's like, but even then you can still function. Like I've known people that have like fucked up their hearing. They still work a job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They say what more often than other people, but they work a job.
Chill people. You know what I'm saying?
This dude, it's like he just used that as his one excuse to never work, to never try in any facet. And it's like he never had anything positive to say. And also, I have to say, this is a group of people that aren't winners. But even they aren't like, oh, everything's terrible. Oh, I'm a bum, I have no motion. Oh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and this dude, every time it would be like, oh, like, my life is so terrible. Like, oh, give me some attention. Oh, like, I'm going to end it all. Like, damn near veering on that, like, like that kind of shit. And
he's in the wrong group chat with the wrong motherfucker.
I
I
mean,
guarantee
for
you.
real.
I could just imagine you're sitting in bed late at night and you're like, kill the big three.
Yo.
Kill yourself is like right.
Thinking
you're like,
about it.
You're hovering over the send button. You're like, ugh,
Like it got to a point where I wanted, and the thing is, he would send these messages, and it's kind of funny because in that group chat, there was one girl in the entire group chat, and she's like a ranter. She's big, like, oh, everything's going terrible, like blah 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 blah, and they're like, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, because they all want to fuck her, right? It's so funny.
I know exactly what you're talking about as well. Like,
Yo, actually, I got a story too.
Oh,
this,
dude,
this is a clippable.
This is I was about to say this is clippable and applicable to victim mentality. I mean, there's so many people we run into, man.
Whew, especially with this group. So like, she gets the like, oh, I'm so sorry, like, blah blah blah. He gets the. Do you hear those crickets? That's the treatment he gets. No, I'm kidding. There's no cricket. Here. You know what I'm saying? Like sending messages into the void. Like I take a bottle, an SOS, put it in the ocean, no return.
No return.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
No rescue. And so, and it's like every day, it's like, oh, everything's terrible. And then he would be yo, oh my God, I got to go in. Because it's like, at first I tried being nice. He literally was like, bro, this dude is such a bum. It's like, you literally asking for handouts. I'm not even kidding. This dude, one time, they were like, they were going to have a party. He's like, oh, also, he only lives like an hour and 30 away. It's like, get a fucking car and a license, little bro. He doesn't have neither. Like, you're pushing 30 and you don't have any kind of foundation. He goes, yo, can you guys like pitch in to like for some money for me to come up to the next party? And everybody was literally like, nah, sorry, bro. Like, that ain't happening. It was so funny because it's like, I feel like if it was the girl, they would have been like, yes, we got you. Don't even worry about it. They're like, yeah, no, sorry, bro. Like, we don't have money like that. And it's like, also like, you're asking the wrong people. But also like, bro, if you can't get to a party because you don't have enough money, you have bigger fucking problems than getting to the party.
You got bigger fish to fry.
It's like, fix your fucking life, little bro. Like, clean up your room first. Go touch some grass. Like, incremental steps, you bum.
I know you can't fix hearing, but like figure some shit out, man. You know what
and
I'm
also,
saying?
bro, the whole time he was. Oh, I forgot to say.
Fix hearing.
When he was at the when he was at a party too, he would sit with headphones on and just sit there like that, and it's like.
Yeah, we're gonna pay for you to come out here.
Like, do you remember? Because he actually would sit like that in silence at the party.
Yeah, I mean, he looked like a fucking gremlin too.
And he would sit there and be like.
He looked like a fat Schmeagle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
whoa. He had some shit going.
Yeah.
And bro, so fucking. Bro, and then another time, he literally was like, oh, I'm out of weed. Like, I don't have enough money to get anything from the dispensary. Like, can y'all pitch in? He was like, no.
Hell no.
Like, hell no,
Bum.
dude. And this dude, he was such a bum. He wouldn't even buy real weed. He would go to smoke shops and buy the fake weed shit.
I remember that.
And it's like, bro, like, get the fuck out of here. Like, you can't even afford the $20 ounce weed. Like, get the fuck out of here.
No, I
bro.
saw that in real time because I went to one of these parties.
Yeah, because he had it.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, you want to smoke this? It's like,
hell no, get that shit away from me,
like,
man.
I got real weed that I'm going to be smoking on. You smoke that shit.
That's why your skin is like fucking pale and like glowing.
Yeah, he actually was pale as fuck, like, and he had the raccoon eyes.
I'm telling you, like,
no exaggeration.
I wish I could make this up, but like, imagine you're at a party with like sub fives, you know what I mean? And this person stands out for being so fucking hideous.
Drastically stands out.
Yeah, like you're like, what the fuck is this creature?
Man out of the, you know what I'm saying? The odd one out.
The odd one out of the odd ones.
Of the
out.
middies.
Yeah, exactly. Like jump scare, like, oh shit, oh you're.
Who is he?
Yeah.
Did y'all invite him or did he just come in? Because like also, there were homeless people that would like walk by and shit. And I'm like, did he just walk in? Who invited this dude? Like,
homeless people would look smog him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
homeless
shit.
people would like scoot away from him.
Yeah,
like,
no, for real.
They'd be sitting at the bench in the park, and he'd sit near him, and they'd be like,
be worried for their life. Yo, you have a crackhead stop and think for a second. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna cross the street.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
You come up for $1, you'd be like, oh, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, but this dude, the begging doesn't even, bro. So, do you remember our friend from high school, Ari? I'll call her Ari. Ariana. I can just drop
Yes,
it.
yeah. My bad.
She's now with they, them. Goes by Ari. So I'm talking to Ari, and they're going, you know, they're like, oh, Joe was like talking to me, like, you know, Joe was saying how cool you are, you know, blah, 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 blah.
Like, shit, I know twin.
And, you know, like I was wondering, you know, he's kind of lonely. Oh, so I forgot to say. So this dude would complain, nobody respond. And then one day he sent some shit like, oh, like I feel like nobody like cares about me, like some dumb shit. And they're like, bro, we care. It's just like all you do is complain all day long. It's like, what the fuck do you want? Like, it's like also, this is like a meme group chat. It's like, bro, people are not gonna like type out a fucking sob story for you every time. And then so like he literally just like left the group chat one day, and it's like, okay, it's like no one missed that dude. You know what I'm saying? So Ari's like, hey, like, you know, Joe and I were talking about you, you know, and like he's looking for some friends, you know, would you mind messaging him? And it's like, so bro can't, also he had messaged me before, like me and him had like chatted. So it's like, you can't even message me yourself. You got to ask our mutual friend to fucking like chat. And then I actually did message him. I was like, hey, how you doing? No response. It's like, all right, bro. It's like, all right, bro. You beg for communication.
Oh my God, dude. That's
like,
the type of shit where I might have to take some time out of my day and fucking find you. You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
I had to FaceTime him and hit him with the big three. No.
Yeah, you know, actually, like,
that was when I was like,
who you trying to ego? What?
I think she double messaged me too about it. Like, she said something in person, and then she was, or they were, and I'm sorry, but she was like, oh, you know, like, you know, oh yeah, you know, would you mind messaging him? He's on. So I messaged his ass, right? Because it's like after the second reminder, okay, no response. Like, all right. And two, I'm not gonna lie, that friend, like, shit. Ari was a good friend in high school, and like I like her as a person, but she's one of those ones where it's like, every time it was like complain about this, and I'm sorry, but do something where it's like easily, it's like her mom would complain about her living off of her because she wasn't working or providing in any way, and then her mom was literally like, oh, like she got food stamps, and her mom was like, oh, like let me use your food stamps for stuff, and she didn't want to, and she'd be like, oh, it's for me. And it's like, bro, I know like food stamps isn't enough. So it's like, I know you run out of food and then eat her food. It's like, just you're living for free. Just let her use the food stamps.
Right.
And it's like, it was simple solutions where it's like, okay, it's like, yeah, but you don't pay anything. It's like, just like help out in any fucking form. And it's like, she's a good friend. Or they, I don't want to.
Yeah, they're a good person.
But it's like, there's a simple solution.
Yeah.
And it's like, they're just not looking to it. And it's like, and then they got on disability and just immediately moved out and moved in with their friends. And it's like, you could have just like, I don't know, because it's like, okay, the tension is because of money. Like it's financial stress because like you're living off of your mom and not contributing anything. Like that's a source of stress. Now you have money. That's something that can like money, like problem solved. You know what I'm saying? Like money is the problem. Now you have some money. You can contribute. Like you can just be like, hey, here's some money, thanks for letting me live here. Like yada, yada. But instead just like, fuck you, I'm moving out.
Peace.
And it's like, I guarantee you the friend, like living with friends situation, because she's living with like friends that are a couple, not going to work. It's like that's always like doomed.
Recipe for disaster, dude.
Yeah, it really is. And yeah, that's just the thing. It's like, fucking.
There's plenty of examples of people who just don't think. Oh, you have another thing?
One last thing. So on that friend though, me and her were hanging out, or me and them. I'm sorry, but it's like,
it's all right,
she's
bro.
mostly feminine presenting. It's
listen,
like, I'm sorry.
we got the packs, man. Listen.
We got the packs.
We got the packs, bro. That's all that matters.
It's true.
Sponsored,
It's
no.
true.
But like.
They need to sponsor me. I just bought their newest vape, bro. They need to sponsor my ass. I'm your biggest fan. I've sold like 1 million Paxos too. When I worked at the dispensary, I was selling them like hotcakes, bro.
Come on now.
Sponsor my
Lots
ass.
of fucking packs. Anyways.
Sponsor us, bro.
And
But
we'll get the fucking pronouns right if you just sponsor us.
for real, if you just gave me some money, I would be able to think about these pronouns. But I'm sorry. One thing is like, I'm sorry, but bro, this is something. A lot of people want to be they thems just to be different.
Whoa.
I gotta cancel us in the last 5 minutes.
Easy.
Now I respect people's pronouns. Like it's like there are people that are genuinely like they don't want to associate with any gender, but then there are people that are feminine or masc presenting 24/7, and they want you to call them a they them. It's like, bro, I'm sorry, but it's like if you wear like feminine clothes and you feminine present, you can't be mad when somebody's like, ma'am. I can't read your mind and know you want to be called a they them. And
True.
it's like, I'll respect it, like, but you can't get mad because somebody forget. It's like, now if you're trans, that's a different thing. It's like, I understand that.
Yeah.
Like you want to be called a woman. I respect that. But it's like, I can't read your mind and know that you want to be called a they them. So it's like, you can't get mad. If you don't present as a they them, you can't get mad when somebody doesn't fucking know that.
I think it also depends. It depends on like the effort that's put in as well. Like, all right, if it's like a blatant, this, and then it's just like a consistent thing. Or
it's like if I've known you for 2 years, and in the 2 years you've told me like, hey, like, I like to be called they them. But also I worked with a they them. I accidentally called him him. He was like, dude, he's like, bro, it's not that serious.
That's the thing.
And it's
right
like,
there.
that's the way you should be.
Yeah.
It should be like, you just fucking It's like, now if you're trans, that's disrespectful. Like, it's like if I'm obviously like presenting as a female and you call me, you're just trying to be a dick. But it's like the thing of like, you just can't get mad at somebody for no fucking reason. But it's like, that's one thing where I'm sorry, bro. I know some people personally where it's like, they never had that like, oh, I don't identify with either gender. But then it's like suddenly one day they read like an Instagram post and then they're like, boom,
They're like, boom,
this is
based.
me.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, be an individual. It's like,
True.
there are people that really don't feel like either gender. That's one thing. But it's like, there are people that are like, this shit gonna make me different.
Yeah.
But, shit, where was I going with this? Oh, but so this friend though. This is another thing where it's like, bro, so I am smoking weed with this friend. We go on a hike. They know that I do not have a lot of weed. Like I have, like literally, I'm not even kidding you, like a nug like this big. And I'm like, this is the last of my weed, like a tiny little nug. But I'm smoking it with them. I go to drop them off at their crib. And they go, hey, I got one thing I want to ask. Can you give me some weed? Like literally like,
you give me some weed. A nigga's down and broke.
And it's like, that's like, there's also the victim mentality where it's like, motherfuckers just think they're entitled to shit all the time. And it's like, we're basically smoking up the last of my weed. And you see, I have like a nug. I'm just going to do a size reference. I got a nug about that big, about that thick.
Mm-hmm.
Like this size, okay?
Yeah.
This is barely enough for me for the rest of the day. It's not enough for the rest of the day, really.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, can I have some weed? Can I have some weed? And it's like, now you're being a bum. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm sorry, but now you're being a bum. Because it's like, bro, that's like being like, oh, I only have $20 left. And then your friend's like, yo, can I have a 10? It's like,
Like,
it's like also, like, I'm not gonna lie, this friend like would go to the dispensaries, like their parent would give them a ride to the dispensaries and they'd like grab carts. So it's like they were fine.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like this, it's like, if I run on some weed, I'm actually like out for a little while.
Yeah.
Because this is like, I had no money at the time, like no nothing, no motion.
No motion.
And it's like, I broke off the tiniest little piece of it and handed it to them. And I remember they looked shocked and it's like asking for a handout and then being surprised when it's like, you see how little I have. It's like, what do you think? I'm gonna like, oh, here, take the rest of my shit. Like, fuck me, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, but that's what it's just like. There are certain times where like, friends, you know, can be emotionally. It can be like quite literally. If you have a friend that's asking for like, let me hold $100 every fucking week, it's like, yeah, cut that person off. You know, and that's the thing. It's like, as I get older, the more and more I evaluate the value of a friendship.
Yeah.
And whether I even want to spend my time, because it's like, I'm not gonna lie. If somebody hits me up on the same day that you hit me up to hang out, they're gonna turn down. It's like, I'm sorry.
That's tough shit, man. It's not even tough. I mean, it's not tough for me to
This
make the
shit's
decision,
tough.
but I mean, that's just tough for you, man. Like,
Yeah, but it's like you know,
Yeah.
it's like I sometimes think throughout my week. It's like, all right, you know, I want to do this and that, but I also want to see a couple friends.
Mm-hmm.
Who am I making time for? And I have to evaluate that out. Some
Yeah.
people don't make the cut. But that's my TED talk. We had 2
We dragged
hours.
it. Yeah.
2 hours.
I guess I'll share a final couple of thoughts, and then we can get out of here, man. If you're still watching, by the way, I'm gonna
You're getting spit roasted by both of us.
exactly. We're sending spiritual dick your way. You know what I'm
spiritual
saying?
dick.
Like, this isn't community
feel
dick.
it.
No. This is fan dick. You know what I'm saying? And
Only
you're
for fans.
Exactly. Only for fans, right? For one, love y'all. We actually had we had like in our last video we had, I want to say 8%
2
of our
million views?
yeah, and like 100% of them watched all the way through.
Oh my
It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. No, but we actually had like 8% of 70-ish people watch through the entirety.
If you're watching this again, we love you. Like, unironically, we love your ass.
Unless
we
you're a
do.
chud cell, unless you're a hate watcher. Actually, what
You know,
am I
even if
talking
you're a
about?
hate watcher, bro, you're going to end up loving us. too.
Dedication, exactly.
You're going to end up loving our asses.
It's hard to hate, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's like, I feel like you could start being a hater, like, these fucking guys. And then it's
Yeah,
like, we're going to win your ass over.
exactly. I mean, what we're talking
That's
about,
the
like,
point. We piss off the Tatists so that they start hate watching. And then they're like, wait, these guys are unequivocally based compared to my false idol.
they're like, holy shit.
Like, I'm switching lanes.
This is like real idol shit, you know what I'm saying? But the last thing I'll say is just, you know, to wrap up on the friends thing and the mentality behind, I guess, a lot of victimhood. There's just a certain decision-making process that you can go through, which like a lot of people just go absolutely fucking blind to. Stop, think for a second. If you're one of these people, any of these fucking archetypes that we're talking about, because these people are not exclusive to our lives. These are archetypes.
These are general people you're going to encounter in the real world.
We're talking about Jungian
when we
shadow
talk about
self.
it, they're probably thinking about people they know that are like that.
Exactly. And the thing is, when if you're one of those people, right? Stop, think for a second, then kill your
Stop.
Get
some help.
Get some help. No, but just think for a second and just figure out what can you control, what can't you control. What the fuck do you have autonomy over? Yourself, the decisions you make.
And there are a lot of things, like, real quick, I just want to say, there are, like, you know, there are times where people act like they have no control. It's like, oh, like, my mom lost my fucking social security card, and now I can't get, like, a job because, like, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, you're 25. You should have your own social security card. You should have that number. Remember, like, there are people that are actually like that, too. Like, they don't know that they have to text their mom to get the fucking number.
Write it down, man.
And it's like, bro, you don't know your social, like, you are way too old for that. And it's like, there's a thing where it's like, let's say your parent, like, let's say your mom is like, you know, like, I lose fucking everything. Like, Mrs. like, you know, like butter hands.
I'm not gonna lie,
like,
my mom is in that
shit
category.
slips through the crack.
Yeah.
Because there are people like,
Yeah,
you know, like
no.
people really are like that. It's like, you know what I'm saying? People lose shit. Like, there are people where it's
Yes.
like, I would not trust you with $100 because you're gonna be like, where'd I put that? You know what I mean? And it's like, if your parent is like that and you know that, whose fault is it when they lose your shit? Like, for me, when I turned 18, I was like, hey, I need this paperwork. Like, I got my paperwork and I was set. It's like, if you're fucking 32 and your mom still has your fucking birth certificate, that's on you. It's like, there's a thing where it's like, you act like it's out of your control, but it's like, no, you could just go to your parent and be like, hey, I want my paperwork now. You know, I'm a fucking adult. Like, you know, I kind of need that. And it's like people just like don't take control of their own shit, and then they act like they're a victim. And it's like, no, you just like failed to prepare, so you prepared to fail. But it is true. That, like, I'm not even kidding. Preparation, like there's that saying that like you don't rise to the occasion, you fall to your level of preparation and training. It's very true.
That is true. I mean, look at Batman. He's the greatest of all time. Prep time. Literally Batman versus anyone.
Bro was prepared for everything.
Enough preparation time, Batman got that. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's true. And you know, this is not to say like, oh, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Although sometimes you kind of do have to lock in, unfortunately.
Nobody's there for you. You got to lock in.
Yeah, sometimes
I've had to grind solo.
Yeah, sometimes life kicks you in the fucking balls, man. Sometimes, but I'm not even really saying that. What I'm saying is that in any circumstance, there's something that you have control over. Even if it's just your mentality. Life could hit, I mean, life has hit me before, you know what I'm saying? Where it's just like shit that I just literally cannot change. You know what I mean? That's tough. Death is one of them, right? But I have my mentality. I have the way that I move forward, the way that I cope with it, the people that I appreciate, you know what I'm saying? The people I spend time with. In any instance, almost any instance, there's always some level of control you have over something.
Yeah.
Find that. Grab onto it.
Especially your own mind.
It's for real, yo. We're about to go another hour. Marcus, no, I'm playing. But like, and then the last thing I'll say on friendships is that, you know, as much as we were like, you know, joking and hating, all the friends and all the bums, you know what I mean, and all the old acquaintances, you know, some of them you might actually keep in your life, and that's perfectly fine as well. Like, I'm not saying like cut people out. More what I'm saying is know the level of friendship, you know what I mean, and meet them there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
that's true.
Don't
put in more effort than your friend who's doing minimum effort.
Exactly, and you don't have to be a dick and like cut them off, but you can say, I know what this friend is for. This friend.
You want to hit me up 2 times a year? That's where we stand.
Exactly. Or you know, maybe I only see my friend when we go out to the club. I have a friend like that. I got a homie like that. Cool. I'm cool with that.
I got friends I only see when I rock climb. You know what I'm saying? It feels like an affair. You know what I'm saying? It's like we meet up. This is all we do. We meet up in remote locations. We do this and we never speak outside of this.
No, for real.
You know what I'm saying? It's like for and I'm
discreet.
Not, yeah, discreet. Don't tell anyone that we're rock climbing. But it's like for real, bro. And it's like,
yeah, and that's perfectly acceptable.
I'm not like, oh, this dude Patrick I rock climb with, actual dude. It was a nice dude, but I'm not like, oh, he doesn't love me, bro. Like, you know, why doesn't he text me good night? You know,
why doesn't he tuck me in at bed and
real,
twist my fucking dreads? You know what I'm saying?
Caress me a little.
Caress me a little bit.
And one more thing too is like, you can be a really good person, like a really like good person to be around, or well, you could be a really cool person. But if you are always negative, it's like that is going to outweigh all of the positives. And it's like 100%. If you're always negative and then you basically drain the life out of somebody every time you talk to them, they're not going to keep doing that. Yeah. And it's like, that's the thing. It's like, I've known some people where it's like, they're cool, and they're a negative Nancy, where it's like always victim mentality. There's always something and it's not their fault and it's out of their control. And it's like, it's in their control. They just pretend it isn't. And it's like, after a while, you get tired of that shit. Yeah. And it's like one thing when you're in high school, but it's like when you're a grown-ass adult and you're acting like you have no control over anything, it's like, bro, you could hop a freight train to LA right now.
100%. I mean, you have so much fucking free will in anything, bro.
It's like you could defect to Russia. No, okay.
not for
It's like you can do anything. You may go to jail.
Yeah.
You may go to jail, but you can do anything.
No, 100%. Oh man, that was such a great point. I don't even know if we can stop. We're just gonna have to do a 24-hour. No, I'm playing.
This is actually a live stream.
This is a live stream. No, actually, we got it streamed on the Blobcast. But you know, if on the point of you constantly have the same problem, please, for the love of God, if it's the same tendency of problem,
evaluate.
There's like a common denominator. You know what I'm saying? There's like, I'm the retard.
Seriously, though,
sometimes I've had that moment where I'm like, oh, I'm the retard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
people don't have that problem where they're like, oh, I'm the problem. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, here's the thing. If every relationship ends with you guys fucking throwing pots and pans at each other, like, I find it hard to believe that you only attract violent people. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're telling me you didn't like egg it up. Now, like, this isn't, you know, I'm not getting into territory of like victim blaming. No. It's like when somebody is always accusing other people of being horrible people, but they have no, like, they can do no wrong. It's like, yeah, okay. It's like
every relationship, everyone.
Yeah, it's like every relationship, and you know, ends horribly, and they're terrible, and you're the angel. It's like, I find that hard to believe. It's like guy or girl. It doesn't, like, this isn't a gender thing. It's like if I have a guy where it's like, oh, every girl was a bitch, or every girl was a crazy bitch. It's like,
yeah,
okay. And then if a girl's like, oh, every guy was a psycho narcissist, it's like,
Okay.
like,
And
all
by
right,
the way, not justifying any sort of violence. Violence is never. For one, I mean, if you're a guy hitting fucking women, you should probably kill yourself. And
No,
I'm
actually
gonna
blow
like.
your shit clean off.
Yeah, I'm
not
not
even
even
gonna
like
hold
lying.
you.
This is not.
Yeah.
This is not jokes. Like, kill yourself.
A dude hit my sister, and now he's dead. No.
He did end up killing himself. See?
Yeah.
Happens, man.
It's like, you know what? And that was the right thing to do because it's like, you hit women? Hey, that's a story. Did I talk about that one on the podcast yet? I don't think I did.
Not yet.
That's one, that one and the high school one, that one is a whole episode. Both of them are whole episodes.
Dedicated whole fucking episodes, man.
Honestly, we've been fucking like teasing the fucking Eli story.
Yeah, the fucking story of vengeance, okay?
Yes, bro.
And if you made it this far, you better watch out for the fucking story of vengeance because it's
because that one is like, I'm not even gonna lie, like I'm not even trying to like glaze myself. That's just a very good story.
It
like
is.
That's a good, like, bro, that's like a write a script on that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like,
Like,
a
make that
Euphoria
it is.
ass, like,
it
but
is.
like first season Euphoria, not like
Not whatever the fuck we on now.
whatever's going on now. You know what I'm saying? We're going to the cartel in Venezuela. We're going to Tijuana and Medellin and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
No, actually.
Shit ain't Narcos, bro. But
Yeah.
it's like that. Like, that's a good ass story.
There was some series of events. Oh, should we spoil a little bit?
Nah. That one.
Not even.
That one. That one's.
Let's
gonna
just say there's some events which is worth watching on the next fucking episode.
You'll be like, oh, bro had it coming.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say.
The vengeance of the God vengeance. You know what I mean? The vengeance.
The story has a good ending. A very good ending. There's, I gotta write down some details because there are some that are, Let's just end it here. Thank y'all for watching. We appreciate you,
Love you.
and we'll see you on the next episode.
Peace.